Hey, Marco, you ready for the totally awesome, coolest show ever?
Thank you very much, Rennavision, Pete. I know I hear the Iron Sheik. He love it here. All the Rennavision love me here. Yes, yes. You know we got low dub. You know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yes. They love me all the way from Miami. They love me up in New York. They love me in Detroit. They love me in wherever the fuck Rennavision Pete is from. They love me there too. Okay, they love me everywhere. But let me tell you something about that motherfucker. He does not love me, but you know who I'm talking about? That guy over there. He talks about people eating pasta all the time. I tell you, when I see him, ooh, God bless you, Iron Sheik. God bless you. All right. Yeah.
Well, now we're probably going to be limited monetization after multiple F-bombs in the first 30 seconds.
It's not my fault. Blame the Iron Sheik, man. You know, what are you going to do? It's a good promo. JT Key Comics. Dude, I had a whole other promo going on, but like the Iron Sheik's hard to do a promo because some of the stuff he says, I think we would get monetized if I said it anyways. Like,
I don't want to repeat some of the
because some of the stuff he said in promos back in the day, like you can't say it. You can't even do anything that's related to it. So, hi JT Key Comics. Thumbs up. He gave us the thumbs up. Jeffrey Drake. Ups. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Jeffrey Drake. Pops and Comics 82. What's up, Pops and Comics 82? Hi guys. Hi. He gave you a thumbs up. Okay. Ed. What's up, Ed? Diablo 4 is addicting, saying hi for the algorithm. Pete said it's not that good. No, he said, no, bullshit. You said behind the scenes it wasn't that good.
No, I didn't say that.
You said
I forgot how to play.
Blue Beetle, cool guy. Hello, friends. Blue Beetle, I hear that DC movie is really, 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 really good.
Not Blue Beetle, though.
No, not the Blue Beetle movie. Not that movie. That movie sucks.
Not to confuse people.
Yeah, not that movie. Matthew. Aloha, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. We are, Matthew. Thank you very much.
Talk about Diablo.
So Diablo conversation broke out. Sweet gift. Oh, thank you, AOA. AOA started handing out memberships already.
No, Jeffrey Drake actually started the membership handing out. He did the first one.
Yeah,
oh, nice.
Yeah. Shinobi Fufu got a membership. Shinobi Fufu was gifted
hello,
a membership.
Shinobi Fufu. Hello to you too.
And then also, while I'm saying it, AOA did gift a membership to Matthew Colon.
Yeah, there you go.
Colon. Yep.
From Hawaii. Aloha.
Yeah.
All
Aloha.
right.
Matthew.
B, what's good? B in the 313. Hello all. I hope you like that intro, B. I know you probably did. Thanks, AOA. There you go. It wasn't AOA. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I got this for you, AOA. In honor of you, I got my cap glass.
Oh, I got some news for AOA today too. So it's AOA day today. It must be. Yeah.
Good job. Thank you, Jeffrey, by the way. Okay, everybody's got laughing. Mojo, what's good? Joe, what do we got from Joe? It is Blueberry. Blueberry's underrated, I have to say. Of the
he was the most difficult to find of the three or four.
I have a friend, believe it or not, that may be a friend of yours who's got a ponytail, who absolutely still to this day, even though he's my age, still eats these fucking cereals and loved it when they did the 4-pack where they had the Fruity Wolf guy, the werewolf one, Fruity Tootie, which I never knew about.
Yeah, not Frankenberry. Yeah. That was
you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Mummy. It was a mummy, I think. Yeah.
No,
it was like a werewolf.
It was a werewolf. It's called Fruity Tootie or something.
But I can't remember what it was called. It's something fruity, something.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe adults eat children's cereal, but whatever. Kim, what's going on?
But hurts my teeth thinking about
it. Tyson, what's up, nerds? What is up, Tyson? Sticks. Damn it! I had a boy Sticks. You know who I'm talking about, and I was going to use that, and I forgot it while I was slapping myself in the chest. You can't copy the #1 WW champion of all time. Thank you very well. He must have known I was going to say his name and then didn't. Dom is going to get suspended for... No, he's not. Jedi's getting suspended because he set Dom up on that one. Dom, I rewatched the tape. We had a HR meeting, and it turned out that Jedi... We'll talk more about it on Sunday, but Jedi Johnson was baiting Dom. So we're gonna blame Jedi for that one.
There was so much egging on happening on Sunday night.
Yes,
Definitely, especially at the end.
Hey, there you go. You pronounced his last name.
know.
Good. I knew B would like that. I knew B would like that. I heard Marco is really a fruit
brute. Yes.
Is that what it's called?
That's what it is.
Phil, what's going on? Hello, all. Fruit brute. Everybody. We didn't have that. I don't know. We didn't really get that cereal. No. Hey guys. Hey Astro. We I don't know. We never had fruit brute, so I don't know what to talk about.
No.
Okay. Let's get Burger King just came in at the last minute, so let's see what he has to say. I wish Iron Sheik had the chance to make Marco humble just once before he passed away. I actually walked into the bathroom one time while he was sniffing a line. So he's a nice guy, though. I mean, he was really nice. Just a little fucking off. What is this? Spend away seek for spelling. Ah, yeah. Okay, we already did. Wasey, I don't even know if he's off suspension. I actually have to see if he's off suspension or not. All right. What else do we have? Okay, we got news. So let's get into the news. Hello, everybody in the chat. Yeah. Let's see. I think the first news story might be what I was about to say anyway. So why don't we see if it is or if it isn't? I don't write the news here. I just do it.
Yeah. I'll run the thing.
Hey. Double O. Oh, I get it. 2 O's. Double O. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Only took them about 2 years to figure it out, but it's all good.
I didn't know that was there. I don't think I've ever watched that before. There we go.
It's relatively new.
Yeah. Oh, it is? Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah. Oh, also.
Oh, this isn't the first time? This wasn't the first time?
Not the first time. No, it's been there.
Marco, you didn't mention the T-shirt I was wearing today. You didn't recognize the Macho Man.
Listen, that's because it's Iron Sheik Day, Pete.
I know. I don't have an Iron Sheik shirt.
Yeah, but that's it. You just see, this is what you're doing. You're sitting here, you're kind of play along. You're bandwagon hopping and stuff like that, thinking you can use the watch's death for that. That's disrespectful, Pete.
Well, it's the Wu-Tang M upside down, too, so I had to...
Very disrespectful. All right, what do we got there, Dub?
Top story. Your weekly news will start with our top story, and of course, our top story is, I mean, this we lost a lot.
Boo this man! Boo you for even boo! It's Iron Sheik! Cameraman!
Yes.
Cameraman!
He has been. So one thing, I don't know if you know about the Iron Sheik. Up until yesterday, he was on the Twitter, and he was tweeting. Oh my God, his tweets were hilarious. I had a buddy, my buddy Drew, constantly would post, and that's the only reason that I knew. So when I started checking them out, some of his tweets are just ridiculous and just so good. And I mean, up until yesterday, like I said, he was still tweeting until yesterday, or somebody in his name. I'm just gonna say it was him.
Yeah.
Doing the tweets, and it was pretty fantastic.
You know what one of the coolest things about Iron Sheik was? He used to have these two things, and they didn't look like much. And you can get videos of this, but they were like, it's like a tube, almost like a baseball bat, like a foam baseball bat. It was all out of wood, and he'd have these two things, and all he would do is roam them around. And I tried them before, and you were supposed to do them counterclockwise with each other. It's hard as shit, dude. But he would do it all the time, and he'd get people to try to do it, and people would try to do it, but they fuck it up and like hit each other or just lose them, or it's hard as shit to do it. But like, get videos of like, I can't remember what they're called.
Like figure eight behind your head?
But they're like these big wood things. So they're like these two wood things. It's like a handle here and a handle here, and then it's like the wood comes that far. No, it's not a fucking cricket bat. It's round. Don't disrespect Iron Sheik. He just passed away.
I'm disrespecting you, not knowing what you're talking about.
They got these little. Somebody in the chat will look it up. I don't know what it is. It's like these little. It's like a baseball bat almost, but it's like a rolling pin type thing. It's like this, and it's you got a handle on this and a handle on that, and like you're supposed to hold them like this, and then you put them behind your back, and then you start rolling them like this. It's hard as shit, dude. I'll tell you, it's hard as shit. Yeah, the Persian clubs. Thank you, Eric.
Is it like the Walking Tall 2x4?
Dude, it doesn't look hard, But I'm fucking telling you, and when I was doing them, I was in real good shape too. It's hard as shit, dude. It's hard as shit. And he used to do it all the time, easy as hell. Use the actual Persian clubs too. Yep.
Well, rest in peace, Sheik.
Yeah, Persian clubs. Yeah. BK, yeah, he's got it right. You got to watch that. I think Bob Backlund had done it too, but I think he's the only one that connects. It's hard to do it, man. I'm telling you, it's hard to do it. Yeah. I mean, I didn't say I did it well. It's just like you just mess around with them. And there's something. They're heavy as shit. I'll tell you that. And they're weird. It's like a weird. I don't know if they're weapons, Jeff. Are they weapons? All I know is that they are like. It's like you're supposed to do them counterclockwise, and you're pretty much going to hit yourself, and you're going to look like an idiot. Anyways,
I'll have to check the video out later.
The world's oldest strength training tool.
That's I don't think they're a weapon. I didn't think they were a weapon. It's like a weightlifting thing. It's hard as shit. We should try to get. You know what? Since Dom wants to shame people, we should grab 2 of those and let him try it. Because Marco in Prime was having trouble with it.
And then
guaranteeing Dom at 90 can't be doing it.
You're going to reimburse him for all the pops he busts up behind him?
No, it'll hit him in the back of the head. I guarantee you this is going to happen. One's going to hit him in the head, the other one's going to smack someplace else, dude. It'll be funny. All right.
Like,
anyways.
Dom!
All right, here we go. What else do we got? Sorry to hear it on your sheet. He's funny.
So we can talk about the box office. Any ideas what the biggest movie of the week was? Any guesses?
Well, I think we know the movie. I have no idea how much it made, though. I didn't look.
It was the second highest grossing movie of the year so far. Yeah, I haven't seen it either. So number 1 was Mario. And then number 2 was Guardians at 118 until this weekend.
Nice.
So it beat Guardians by 2 million, 120.7 million for the first week. It knocked down Little Mermaid, and I didn't know about the Boogeyman. And then Guardians took in a respectable 10 million. And
no more Mario.
No more Mario on the top 5. So yeah, I mean it's doing really, really well. I haven't seen it either.
What's Fast X? Is that a story of X-Lax?
No, Fast and Furious Part 10.
Yeah, Part 10.
Get the fuck out of here with that.
Part 10.
Yes, Part 10.
Nobody saw that movie.
And they're still making more.
Yeah,
well, $9.6 million worth of people saw that movie this week.
Nobody.
It was number 1 2 weeks ago. This 3rd week, I think, that it's been out.
Little Mermaid whooped its ass?
Yeah. Little Mermaid took it out of it was only in the first place for 1 week because nothing else was there.
Fast and the Furious is like an international franchise anyway. They make more money overseas than they do here.
Right. Yeah, I didn't see this. I've heard nothing but good stuff about it.
I didn't have time.
I need to see this for sure.
This weekend.
So yeah, like I said, nothing but good stuff.
I'm traveling this weekend again.
Same. Looking forward to it. Well, this could be a double dip weekend because we got Transformers this weekend too, which is probably not going to be that great, but
yeah. There you go. Yep. Nobody in the chat said they didn't like it either. So
nice. All right, let's go on.
Okay, moving. In DC news for Blue Beetle, we got a look at the super villain.
Shit.
It's looks like Crimson Dynamo, but I think it's Carapace, right?
That's how you say it. Carapace.
Or Carapax.
Yeah, Carapax.
I was thinking like an insect, the Carapace.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it makes sense for Beetle. Carapax. I don't know. Max Trujillo will be playing Conrad.
This does not look good. Blue Beetle. This looks like shit.
Well,
from the people that I have spoken to, they are very happy with the way this looks.
It could be all right. It's not going to be groundbreaking, but
I'm not expecting this movie to be groundbreaking. I expect this movie to be a fun watch, like, parts of the first Spider-Man movie and such, where this kid's discovering his powers, ancient jewel, whatever he finds, And then but I don't know. I'm not sure if I will see this movie in the theater. The Flash, I'm excited to see. This one, I'll wait till somebody tells me that it's really good before I go see it.
Yeah.
Carfax.
He's playing Carfax?
Yeah, the Carfax, yes.
Well, this is also like end of August, so you might have any choice. If you're bored, you'd be like, "Oh, another
Yeah,
DC."
right. And this is the final DCEU movie before it officially turns into the DCU.
I thought it was Aquaman.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong then. I thought this was
they're
it.
reshooting a lot of Aquaman.
Yeah, I mean, they have such a high standard. All it's got to be is better than Black Adam.
Oof.
Fury of the. I watched Shazam 2. My son made me watch Shazam 2 with him the other day. It wasn't terrible.
Is that on HBO Max already?
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
It launched with HBO Max when they changed their name to Max.
Yeah.
I guess I'll watch it then.
Yeah, because it made me watch that and Wonder Woman 1984.
That
was a rough.
That was a rough day.
It was. I think it was when we got back from the con on Saturday. He was like, "Hey, let's watch this."
He was inspired.
It was because he was playing with his new Legos, his little minifigs.
Nice.
Ooh, it's a Mario.
So there was going to be some Mario news. The date of the DVD, Blu-ray, 4K it's been streaming for pay-per-view for a couple weeks, but now it is officially coming out. If you pre-ordered it, like the Steelbook, people already have it. They started getting it this week.
Really?
But if you like the regular versions, actually will show up in stores on June 13th. So
I used to buy the steel books, but thankfully I stopped.
Yeah, that was smart.
It was like $35-$40.
Yeah, you can wait.
What's a Steelbook?
Like the special edition, the case that comes. Yeah,
it's the metal case.
There are Steelbooks on sale right now of like the Batman on Best Buy for like $10.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? If you wait 6 months, you can get the Steelbooks cheap.
You do. Yeah,
on
they
some
do.
stuff.
They have cheaper ones.
But yeah, literally Batman, Dune, even like the Venom Carnage movie is like $8 with the Steelbook. Like
Matthew says he saw it the other day. Hawaii got it early.
Oh well, it's possible. Like it was not supposed to officially be out.
Yeah, some stores they just get it in the box and put that shit out.
Yeah, and like they're shipping it. Like so, if they're shipping it, then I can't see why they wouldn't have it at stores as well. So if stores get it, just gonna put it out.
Get it then. Let the kids. We have a long. Well,
yeah.
First off, fuck you, Canada.
Wait, I was kind of half paying attention because I was getting materials ready to film all my Monday, Tuesday shows. So, to be fair, I was only half.
Hey, Dub, have you stepped outside?
Yes.
Fucking Canada's on fire.
I have.
Oh,
yeah. Canada is on fire.
Yeah, we have it here.
We have a haze everywhere. Like
yesterday. I'm calling for Canadian bacon right now. Style. Where's Carrie? That's what I'm saying, dude. I've had fucking haze for 4 days.
That's what I'm saying.
My allergies are all fucked up.
Haze.
Yeah, 13 states. This is in Quebec, so it's closer to you. Well, maybe I don't know if it's closer.
Well, fuck those French Canadians even more.
Yeah,
I've always hated
Quebec,
French Canadians.
Wildfires, and 13 states are under some kind of watch. I follow. I don't know if you know who Questlove is.
School was like no playing outside today.
Questlove, he's posting pictures of New York, of how bad it is in New York, and like Pete's saying, so many schools are doing indoor recess only because it's that bad.
I was out fishing last night, and it was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
I didn't even get good sunset. I couldn't pay all this money for this house to see fucking Canada's fire bullshit fuck my house up. Get out of here. Fuck Canada. I think we should start a war over this, to be honest with you.
Blame Canada.
Yeah, let's go. Canadian bacon style, dude. Somebody dig John Candy's ass up. Let's go.
Born in the USA, and I was born. That's my favorite part of that
Canada has some good things. Canada, there's definitely a couple good things about Canada.
Like what? Harvey burgers. Those are good.
Poutine is pretty good.
Poutine is not. Yeah, poutine fuck it is not. Okay.
I like poutine.
The only thing that's kind of good is like, well, you get Canadian bacon and then you put that on. You put that on.
Canadian bacon is just ham.
Yeah, but you can put it on.
Yeah, I don't like Canadian
eggs
bacon.
Benedict. Yeah. Eggs Benedict is good.
Yeah. Well, my wife and my son they love Canadian eggs Benedict and Canadian. Not for me. Give me bacon.
Yeah, Yeah, regular bacon is better
Yeah, I
than
don't want
Canadian
ham.
bacon.
But it's
If
ham.
I ate bacon, that's what I would eat. I wouldn't eat Canadian bacon.
Agreed. Thank
Who
you,
wants
Blue
ham?
Beetle. Agreed. Let's go, America! America!
Born, he said, is a better version.
Oh my god!
Mackenzie brothers.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mess up there. I mean, they gotta figure that shit out. It's been like 5 days. Figure that shit out.
Tim Hortons. There's the Tim Hortons near me, but I haven't bothered to go there because it's kind of
Fuck
like
Tim Hortons.
farther.
I like Tim Hortons.
Shitty ass fucking hockey player, shitty ass donut place. If you're gonna get a shitty ass donut, get a Krispy Kreme shitty ass donut. At least it's probably owned by Shaq.
Okay, so the Krispy Kreme is fine as far as donuts go, but as far as coffee goes, Krispy Kreme coffee is terrible.
I don't drink coffee or eat fucking donuts, so I wouldn't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Timmy Ho.
Just let me hate on Tim Hortons because it's Canadian.
Yeah, you can't. You do not dare besmirch
John Candy was in fucking Canadian bacon, and he tried to be an American to go fight Canada. So that just tells you what he thought about Canada. That's all I'm saying.
So, well, there's a lot of good Canadians. Michael J. Fox, Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd's not Canadian.
Yeah.
Well, that's why he was never as good as Belushi. For every good Canadian, there's a way better American.
Anyway, we're sitting here with Mario up talking about Canada for some reason.
Mario, which has nothing to do with Canada. DVD's coming out.
John Wayne's not the greatest American, Sarth.
I just never realized John Wayne walked like that.
Wasn't his name like Percy too or something? Or like Princess or some shit? He had some girly ass name, didn't he?
No.
John Wayne's real name is some girly ass fucking name.
I think you're right.
He's fake as Canadian bacon.
That's not going to help, B.
Like
he's fake as Canadian bacon. Oh, William Shatner? Fuck no. Get rid of send it back and blow it up.
Marion, IQAOA.
What's his name? Yeah, Marion.
He's right.
Yeah, Marion. Yeah, I told you he had a girly ass name.
Right. Fake
as bacon, dude.
Oh, so this is Anthony Hopkins. You may remember him from such amazing movies as Silence of the Lambs and Hannibal, but he also played Odin in the Thor movies.
Mm.
And he wasn't a big fan of doing that. After what, 3 movies? No, was he in 3? Yeah, he was in 3 movies.
I think he was in 3.
You know, he was killed off in the 3rd one. Sorry, spoiler alert. And he's like, yeah, he sat on a throne in front of the green screen.
He slept through the second one mostly, I think.
Yeah, well, right. They had like Matt Damon or somebody play him for a minute.
Yeah, Odin sleep, like he was out.
Hey, ask him a question. Did you like that bag he took?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure he loved it.
Shut his mouth! Shut this man's mouth!
He doesn't need it though.
Apparently he does. Why else would you take that bag? It's so boring.
Did you hear Hemsworth like shooting off at Tarantino and Scorsese?
No, what did he say?
Well, it's because they were both running down Marvel movies as being garbage, and he was like, "Well, I guess I can't work with them because they don't like me." So it's too bad.
So the next story is speaking of pointless acting. Oh no, sorry, not this one. I apologize. I moved him around. I moved him around. I apologize.
Getting ahead of yourself.
Yep. So this one, this is just one of those stories that Mark Hoke is gonna make fun of me for putting it in there, but like she is happy and she wants to play Supergirl more, of course.
Well, go tell her to talk to Hannibal Lecter back there and say, this is how you keep getting a bag and they don't kill you off, you jackass. You say, I enjoy doing that shit. Man, I really would like to.
We're not going to see Odin again. Like, he knew
he's done.
Oh, so that's what he's like. So he's like a scorned little girl then.
He's like, all right, I got my money. Screw it.
He's an ex-girlfriend. No, he sounds like screw. So what? Hey, dude, look. Like, if you you've had have you ever? I don't know if you've ever had a. I mean, you guys are married now. Maybe you had a girlfriend at one point. I don't know what your guys. I mean, Pete's short. This may have been his first girlfriend. Who knows? Okay, but my point is, like, you ever have a girlfriend and you break up with her and it was a decent relationship, shit just didn't work out. You never say shit bad about her. But I know guys like Pete who break up with a girl, breaks up with him, and then all of a sudden
you're missing the
he's
point.
out there going, "Oh man, I hated being in that relationship."
He didn't say shit for a decade. He's saying it now because he's like, "Oh, I can go."
Oh yeah, no, that's how they do it. That's how they do it. That's how they do it. They wait one day and they get all liquored up, and then they start popping at the mouth. He sounds just like that junior kid that pops off Kanan because they killed him off. He doesn't have a job. He's just some shithead little rich kid sitting on a podcast. Yep, that's it. All right.
Why? He'll be back. Everybody else is back.
So this is Sasha Kale, I believe is her name. She is Colombian.
What is that pose?
She's flying into the sun.
She's smelling all the hazy
hovering.
smoke from the Canada wildfires.
I am looking forward to seeing this movie, and this is one of the reasons I'm very excited about it. I think this girl is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm going to say.
Is that really the way she looks? Like, or is this all CGI like suited?
No, that's her. I mean, she's wearing a suit, but cape's probably not real.
I don't think she normally. No, yeah, I don't think the cape's real. I've seen a bunch of different pictures.
No, does she have like a 6-pack and she's ripped?
That might be on the suit.
That's probably the suit. Yeah.
Oh,
you know, they kind of airbrush them on.
Ripped? That's kind of sweet if she was ripped, I guess.
I mean, be. I don't know.
She might be. I don't know. I haven't dug that far into it. I've only seen a couple of interviews.
She's soaking in some type of sun, dude. I'll tell you that. All right.
Yeah, she wants to make a Supergirl movie, and I'm all for it.
Yeah, good for her. Let her do it.
Yep.
Can't be any worse than the Superman movies they've been making.
Hey, Harrison Ford just woke up.
Oh, look at that. He just woke up.
He crashed another plane.
So you may have noticed the title of Captain America was changed to Brave New World.
What it used to be?
It was New World Order.
Oh, yeah.
So anybody would want to get away from Hogan and Nash and all that crap.
NWA.
So yeah, nobody wants NWA. Yeah,
was
no.
Aldous Huxley's book.
Yeah. So Brave New World is the name of the new name of the Captain America movie. This was announced and confirmed. So one thing people were freaking out about this particular picture, which was purposely released. If you look, first of all, the name is on the back of the chairs, and then you're looking at a disheveled Harrison Ford, and if you click the button, Pete, everybody's focusing on his pants that looked all ripped up a la Bill Bixby after he turns back into Bruce Banner from being the Hulk.
Or he could have just had a rough night.
Or he could have just woke up and had a rough night.
Or he just crashed another fucking plane.
Are you seeing something on this screen? Because I don't see shit.
He could have crashed another fucking plane. Wait, what are they saying?
The ripped pants.
Ripped pants.
And so this is like allegedly after he was the Hulk. Yeah. After he became Red Hulk is the rumor.
We all want to see some of that 80-year-old calf showing. That's what we want.
So yeah, this was the talk. So I thought I would share the picture and the name of the movie. So all in one shot.
Yeah, I think we're pretty well prepared.
Hey,
that
Marv.
We're probably going to get a Red Hulk, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Helicopter. Oh, okay. So the helicopter, Marco, not a plane.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Helicopter, dick. Helicopter.
All right.
All right.
Well, I think we're past monetizing on this fucking.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's why I moved it, because it was streaming news. Now I remember the other story. Yeah, we can. We got a couple things on streaming. Nothing too much. This was the pointless acting thing I was talking about. Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon has announced all of its cast, and you can see the list of names here. Ray Fisher is on there. Corey Stoll. I know that name from somewhere. Carrie Elwes.
That was MODOK.
That's what I thought. Yeah, from Ant-Man. And then look at that last name there. Anthony Hopkins. Looks like they do some more.
Wonder. I told you he needed bags. Everybody thought he was doing good, but he's not, because now he's in this horse shit.
I'm doing some Star Wars knockoffs now.
Dude, that's what they're saying. It is that, dude. If you got to pitch something as a Star Wars knockoff, I mean, what the fuck is it really going to be? It's going to be like a Space Trooper knockoff or some shit like that. Like,
can we get Ice Pirates? I could use an Ice Pirates remake.
Yeah, this is going to be fucking horrible.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, but Anthony Hopkins is doing all right, huh? He's just got to come to this show to get a fucking bag, huh?
He wants to work. He's old. He's wants to keep working. So he's getting a job, so he's doing it.
I just want to know why Lobo's fighting Master Chief in the picture, though.
I don't want to know anything about this horse.
Meanwhile, Mary from the
Yeah, why is Jesus' mother hanging out there?
Just hanging out watching.
Why is Jesus'
I don't know.
mother just chilling in the background?
Netflix is officially who released all this information, and there was a lot more, and I definitely
Remember that
trimmed it
Will
down.
Smith TV show where it was like Will Smith was a cop, and then they also had like an orc that was a cop.
Yeah. Oh, Bright.
This looks about the same shit that was,
didn't
but that was
watch
actually
that.
pretty good. So
Was
like,
it good? I never got
no,
around
it
to
wasn't, but it was good because it wasn't good. You know what I mean?
I see.
It was one of those.
But this
Isn't
is
it- Was like a scroll? Carrie Elwes.
yeah. Got Robin Hood.
Why do you guys just keep
going.
saying words like that's gonna make any of
The
this?
Princess
fucking...
Bride.
Princess Bride? Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? Do you see this promo art? It's Mary, the mother of Jesus.
Oh yeah, I'm still not going to see
What
it.
the fuck else is going on with
We
that?
got Cyborg and we got Jax from Sons of Anarchy. Come on.
And MODOK.
I like Jax.
Don't you like MODOK a lot?
MODOK?
You're a big
And we got
MODOK
the
fan.
Wizard from
To be
Shazam.
honest with you, I like Jax from Sons of Charlie. I like him, dude. That kid, I watch all his shit. And it's not all good. I will tell you, it's terrible.
He
but
still
I
should
like
have made
his
more
name.
of those King Arthur movies, though.
I agree. I like that shit. It was terrible,
too.
but I liked it. All of a sudden, they've got and kind of a little bit on the racist section too. All of a sudden, they got the Well, do you remember the section where all the Asians happen to be in Asia town and all know karate? All of a sudden,
Oh my god.
Well,
what the fuck you talking about, bro?
okay.
All right, and the next
Just
story.
a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit.
After your Sheik impersonation, we don't need to go down that route.
Yeah. So the Watcher showed up this last week in during Apple's new VR launch. Apple launched a brand new VR headset that's supposed to be able to see your eyes through it, and it has a mix of regular and augmented reality, virtual and augmented reality, and it's only $3,499.
Get out of here.
How? What the fuck?
$3,500.
One of the promos for it was the Watcher, where you can actually allegedly be like the Watcher and watch things
Dude,
the way he does.
What, like a television?
Exactly.
I was over at my fucking cousin's house and they got one of those Oculits or whatever, but the expensive one because they're both doctors.
Oculus.
And what the fuck ever.
Yeah, well, it ain't $3,500. Oculus ain't.
I know that, but how much is Oculitz's? Aren't they like $500-$600?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
He got 3 kids. You know how much dust that shit had on it? A shit ton.
Yep, I bet.
Yeah.
Because there's no.
Bust out the power pad next wire.
But what I'm asking is why if people aren't even using those fucking things, what's this? I mean, how much you should get spending $3,500 on this?
Well, this is Apple. You
Yeah,
know,
it's Apple.
It don't
buy
matter.
anything
Dude,
Apple
none of that
does
shit.
there.
None of that shit matters. Yeah, did they have glasses at one time that were sunglasses that were supposed to be like?
That was Google.
Oh, well, who the fuck cares?
Yeah, no, Apple. It's like a cult.
Yeah, people will buy this,
true.
but it'll probably go out of business. You know, like they'll probably discontinue it after a year or two. But people will buy it for sure at the beginning because
Watch Rennavision on his Apple Vision Pros. I
There
don't
you
know what
go.
that is.
$3,500. All right.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
All right, we can move along to
Comic.
a couple of comics things. Not too many things in the comics news that I found this week. DC Comics will have a new Birds of Prey title written by Kelly Thompson and Big Barda, Cassandra Cain, along with Mockingbird.
This does not make me want
Black
to read this.
Black
Black Canary.
This does not make me want to read this.
Yeah, Big Barda. Really?
When is this coming out?
I don't know when. They just announced it, so
Right after I don't give a shit, and just before I'm not buying it anyway.
Well, I might have to review this just to see how terrible it is.
yeah, I don't think it's. I don't think. Can you click the button?
There we go. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think there was anything about when it was coming out. I think it was just announced. So I don't even think it's been solicited yet. If I remember
okay,
correctly.
cool.
We're months
Well, we
out.
just gotta not forget that it's out there.
Oh, we won't.
Okay,
I've already forgotten about it.
I agree. Me too.
In other comics news, Gene
Oh,
Simmons
I
has
put this
returned
on
to
my
comics.
dollar bin digging thing to look for.
Dominatrix is coming back from Opus Comics this time
Why?
around. Because
Why
Gene
not?
Simmons wants to make some comics, I guess. I don't know. So,
is there any Kiss fans still
I'll
alive?
give you your thing. There you go.
There you go. Yep. So here's a little synopsis. She's like taking care of a client, and then somebody knocks on the door, and she goes running away from them down the rabbit hole of a global conspiracy.
Do you
That's
guys
about
know
it.
anybody like that's a Kiss fan anymore?
There's one person in the chat that I know is a Kiss fan.
Not B.
Not B. It's BK.
Oh well, that doesn't count. Like that makes sense. Somebody who lives in their mom's yeah. I get that, but that's what I'm saying. Like I don't even like in real life, like real people that you actually see outside. Like no, you don't even see like. I mean, I don't know where they hide, but not in places I ever go. You don't even see Kiss fans anymore.
Last time I met a Kiss fan was when I was still in high school, and there was a dishwasher at the pizza place that I worked at, and his name was Bruno.
Doing meth.
And
Yeah,
he smoked a lot of
To be
cigarettes.
fair, I mean, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think like they all died of old age or meth.
They're not
That's
dead.
what I'm saying. They just What do you mean?
Who? The Kiss fans?
No, the fans. Yeah.
Oh, the fans. Oh, gotcha.
You know, they're not dead. They're just, they're in their home.
Yeah, like have you ever like when I was younger too, like when I was in my like late teens, early.
They needed to be a senior trip if they're
When
going
I
to be able to go.
when I was
and
in the
do
getting
anything.
around mood, if you know what I mean, like anybody who ever said they were kissing, they were a very saggy type person that thought they were better looking than they were. If you know what I mean. Yeah, no.
I think I've said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. A little Easter egg. If anybody ever watched his reality show,
Oh yeah.
Gene Simmons had a reality show. It was called Gene Simmons Family Jewels.
Who would
And
watch that shit?
There was an episode. I watched one episode.
Yeah, I saw not a lot of it. I've seen some of it though.
There was an episode where they went to the San Diego Comic-Con. And if anybody watches that show and tells me what Gene Simmons and I guess it was his son were doing in there, there might be a prize involved if somebody brings that next week.
Shit, that's right. I got to give away a prize today.
Oh.
How ugly is his son have to be? Because he's an ugly dude.
Yeah, but I'm sure I don't remember, but I'm sure his wife was attractive. So
his wife was Shannon Tweed.
Oh, the porno star that made out with that did her sister.
Star of Skinamax.
The Tweed sisters. No, so yeah, when I was young, that was one of the hottest Playboys out.
Softcore don't count.
No. It was one of the hottest Playboys out there. It was the Tweed sisters, and they were like getting down with each other. One had like red hair, one had blonde. Which one did he marry? Let me look at what Gene Simmons' kid.
Blonde.
Yeah, Shannon.
Okay, the old one. Yeah.
No, there was something very specific that happened at that show. At that.
Good fucking
Astro,
Lord!
Are we supposed to read that in a Yoda voice?
Holy fuck, that kid is. Yep. Well, he didn't get his mom's looks. Let's put it that way.
I will tell you something on that episode was related to Rennavision. So if you can tell me what that was,
we saw a dub there.
You will win a prize.
What dub?
What?
Were you there?
Maybe.
They were looking at a woman on a beach with binoculars. No,
it doesn't seem like this is going to be an easy.
It has to do something with Slave Leia.
Wait, this doesn't look like it's going to be an easy thing to figure. So you know what? This will be our giveaway. Don't forget, you don't have to give anything away. We'll do the giveaway based off of this.
I bet you it has something to do with Slave Leia. It has to do something with Slave Leia.
No, nothing. Why?
Oh, God,
and stop helping the chat. Stop helping them.
Yeah, stop helping them.
Marv got it. Maybe? No?
No.
No? All right.
Yeah, you got to tell me what he was doing and why it's related to this show.
BK, it does not surprise me that
since
BK...
he said it related to the channel, it fits. So you'll get the John Boy Myers signed I Heart Rennavision Con exclusive from FanExpo Philadelphia.
Is this it? They were digging through dollar bins?
Nope, it's not.
Dude, Burger King, it does not surprise me that Burger King's a Gene Simmons fan. That is absolutely that makes my day. Anyway, you keep giving them as much crap as you can, dude.
All right, so we had one slide for AOA so far. We've got a couple more coming up.
Okay, let's roll.
That one was kind of for AOA.
Keep an eye on the chat, though, in case anybody gets it.
Yeah, I will. They have until next week to figure it out.
He does not collect Funkos, does he?
We have one bit of gaming news real quick, and it was comic related. So Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge is a game that came out, I think, last year or earlier this year. And they're dropping a DLC that has Usagi Yojimbo in it, which is super awesome. That will come out sometime later this year. I think the game is out on all systems. So you'll be able to play as Usagi in these games, which I think is super fantastic. I don't have this game, but now I got to get it. I want to play as Usagi. That's it. That's all the gaming news I had. Just one little tidbit. I know there was other news. You guys have talked about Diablo. And the chat did. Didn't need me to do it.
What's the question
they were
again?
talking about Diablo. Yeah.
What's the question again?
The question is, there was an episode of Gene Simmons' Family Jewels, and what happened in that episode that was related, and how was it related to? Give me, it's going to be a simple answer, but how was it related to this show?
They went to Comic-Con?
Well, they were at Comic-Con.
It's very specific. Like, it's not just a generic, like, oh, they walked down the aisle or they signed an autograph. It's very specific.
Hold on. I'm going to leave this up here because I love this. This is great.
Can you pin that comment somehow?
Yeah, can we just pin this comment? All right. What's up?
We're in toys.
A couple of toys things.
We'll go to AOA. Ooh.
Yep. So Lego is releasing an 18.5-inch Captain America shield set.
Nope.
So you can build his shield, and it comes with a little minifigure of Cap. It comes with two different heads. One's a mask, one's maskless, and then you get a Cap shield, a little mini Cap shield, and you get Mew Mew with it.
Nope.
With the minifigure.
Not doing it. Not falling for it. Not doing it.
This set, can you click the button, Pete?
That's tedious.
Yeah, that sounds fucking horrible.
3,128 pieces for $1,999.
Well, that's not bad.
No, yes, it is though.
The price to piece ratio is nice, but the actual
piece ratio of building that horse shit is not nice.
I know, but the price rate, the 10 cents. I usually go 10 cents a Lego.
Yeah, that's why it's nice because nobody's gonna buy this shit. Who would buy this shit?
I know what I'm saying though is they could have asked for $300, but they're only asking for $200.
No, they can't ask for. They can ask for fucking $1,000. Don't mean anybody's gonna buy that.
You're gonna get a lot of white and red flats.
Yeah,
I guess that's the reason why people. If you need lots of white and red flats,
you can do something with them. I guess.
Yeah.
You can make a spaceship from the '80s. You can make the '80s spaceship with the little weird little language.
Fuck would sit around forever building this horse shit.
People make those masks and stuff.
It just looks like a repetitive build. I hate these fucking builds.
Yeah,
the repetitive ones. Yeah, my buddy just built the Rogue Squadron helmet of one of these, the heads.
Yeah.
I still got to build Vader's head, and I still got to build an Imperial.
I didn't build any. After I built fucking Yoda, I was like, I'm not building.
Well, I got Grogu. I built Grogu up there.
All right, what else we got?
All right, couple more toy bits here.
The Marvels.
Marvel Legends. So they announced a whole wave of figures. It's a Build-A-Figure wave. Build-A-Figures back. You get this. You get a beautiful Photon Spectrum Monica Rambeau.
That looks good.
You get an amazing Captain Marvel, Brie Larson,
also
Carol
looks
Danvers.
good.
And then you get Norman Osborn's head on a Kamala body.
Yeah, the weirdest looking Kamala Khan figure,
Her
I think.
face
what the fuck is going on there?
It looks like Norman Osborn's face.
That's supposed to be the animal.
That's the cat.
Shit. Oh my god. What a fuck. What the fuck?
Look at her face, man.
What the? Why? How they gotta do her dirty? Go back. Who's in this again? She's the best one. No offense to this chick or the other broad.
But they look like the actors. Both of those look.
You can't fuck up the one that's got the best one out of the three. Let's be real. She's the best out of the three.
I'm sorry, B, but this figure sucks.
Yeah, they messed up this mold.
That figure is horseshit. And why does she got to have?
Why they got to mess up the brown chick? Why is the brown chick messed up? That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, like, there's two people that could be considered brown in the spectrum.
That's black. That's a black woman. That's a white woman. That's a brown chick. And the brown chick got messed up.
You don't know. You don't know.
What don't I know? Her name is Kamala Khan. How is she not brown?
You know.
What I'm saying is, like, you don't know that. I'm not gonna get into the.
Yeah, you're right. You probably
semantics
shouldn't get into that. You already went down that route once.
We're not getting into semantics.
All right.
I'm telling you that they just fucked up the best of the three, is what I was saying. Actresses. How about we do that? How about we just stay in that lane?
You don't even have to say the best of the three. We can just say they messed this up.
Yeah, but you can mess up the shitbag one. Like, not that any of these are shitbags, but I'm saying, like, if you're not the most important one, you get fucked up. What I'm saying is, like, you're not the best one and you get fucked up. Like, all right, cool. Well, you're not the best one. That's all right. But if you're the best one, you can't fuck the best one out of the three.
Whoa, all the women are beautiful. This action figure sucks. Yes. The women are beautiful. The action figure is what I'm referring to. This action figure is terrible.
That's not what I'm telling you.
There you go. There's a woman for everybody, bro. There really is. Believe me.
Those are plastic representations of women.
Because I see some dudes and I'm like, yo, no way. And then I see some woman next to them. I'm like,
well, right, if it makes you feel any better, it looks like they screwed up Cap.
Well, yeah, that's Commander Steve Rogers, which is holographic shield.
What the fuck is this?
So you get the Rob Liefeld. Rob Liefeld? Who did Iron Man?
No, that's not Rob Liefeld. That's
who did Iron Man when that happened? I don't remember. Heroes Return Iron Man?
Oh, that does. Like that would be
Junior, maybe.
Liefeld.
No, it was a
Cap.
No, it was a Weiss Wills Portatia. I can't remember.
Oh, what? All this shit looks like garbage. What is this? See, they fucked everybody up. So you can fuck everybody up.
No, I mean
Marvel Boy, Karnak.
Karnak looks like shit. I thought that was Leader, dude.
I thought it was Leader.
Karnak look like though?
No, he don't look like Leader. Well, get out of here.
Well, not now.
Next.
They
Who's
changed
the
his look.
Dude?
OG Karnak.
Marvel Boy,
like Bullet Head.
All right.
But this,
what the fuck?
Commander Steve Rogers.
Yeah, they jacked.
What the fuck?
Holographic shield.
Holographic shield or not, his face is jacked.
What the fuck happened to his face?
I don't know.
Bro, you can't fuck that dude's up. Yeah, he does. Karnak looked like he's part of the mystery, man. But listen, you could fuck Karnak up. I get it. You can't fuck up Captain America in this line.
Yeah, I don't know what they were going for.
I don't know.
Well, anyway.
And then the Build-A-Figure of all those is Totally Awesome Hulk, aka Amadeus Cho.
Amadeus Cho. That actually looks like fucking Totally Awesome Hulk, though.
Did a good job with that.
What the fuck?
I'll say this is gonna be weird. He's got cankles.
Oh yeah. All right.
Like that's all. Like,
no, I was actually looking at some people. No, fuck. I'm not gonna pull it down. I was just wondering how that happens.
It's just a little weird down there, I guess.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah. Not it wasn't Liefeld because they have feet. They didn't fuck up.
Oh God. Well, we'll get to Liefeld in a bit.
Yeah, we will.
That was our news for today. I'm not a fan of Hasbro with their figures lately. That's what I would say.
Like you said, the other two were good.
The action figure body shaming is off the get out.
It's not body shaming, it's face shaming. They jacked up some molds.
They jacked up some faces.
I think some of the sculptors were like, fuck it, let's just 3D print my face on here. You ain't Cap.
Yeah, it's like Earl from accounting.
Exactly.
Should we get into comics? Because I put in some bullshit comics this week.
You can. I read them all.
All right, let's go. Ambassador 666. Did they changed the fucking artist on this?
I think they've been changing it throughout.
This fucking art was fucking atrocious.
It's not that bad.
It was fucking bad.
Wasn't? Yeah, every issue was different artist.
Yeah, this fucking artist could go sit on one because it was bad.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Teen Titans background.
So we're following the main character. She went into prison. She had this championship thing. She talks to her assistant who was always there for her. Then she talks about how she was a kid when she first met her ex-husband and he never met anybody as smart as him. And then she figured out that the only reason he married her was because he wanted to steal shit from her. And then he married some rich lady and threw her off a building, stole her money. And then the art was just so shit that I was like, wow, what the fuck? But that's supposed to be...
It wasn't bad. I had no problem.
The hero from Mexico. I don't know. It was bad. All of a sudden, a car pulls up. They make a joke about using the company credit card to buy a car. That I thought this was pretty funny because the one dude who's kind of an asshole,
Australia.
He comes in with a fucking jet, and he used the credit card for that. Tidal wave comes. Now remember, this is where the climax is supposed to happen between them and the bad guy team. And all of a sudden, everything stops, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And then all the people they saved just burn up. And it turns out, but they fucking the husband they changed the way he looks in every fucking frame. So now he looks like a young dude there. Then he's still kind of now he's got the glasses off, kind of looks a little bit different, but a little bit chubbier. Turns out that the person who backstabbed him wasn't one of the heroes, but actually was the assistant because she wanted to get superpowers. So then he changes his face again and then makes the dude smack him in face. Even like frame to frame, the faces just fucking looked weird. So the guy who doesn't want to work for the guy but still works for him fucking blew the lady up. And then he traps his wife in a box. Yeah, it was that, wasn't it? He did the thing from
squish your head.
Squish your face, squish your face, squish your face.
Crush your head.
That's what he did. He crushed her head. So they put her in a box and then threw a Humvee on her. And it looked like it might have killed her. I don't fucking know. Yeah, dude, he does.
Mateo Solera.
They get this big brawl out. It's hard to foul because who knows who's fighting fucking who or whatever. But then the one dude goes like, "Oh man, they can take a punch." And
it was only hard to follow because we never really got fully introduced to all the bad guy whatever, the rich dudes.
Well, because there's like 80 of them supposedly, I guess.
That's what I mean. I didn't even know there was that many of them until they said it.
All of a sudden, dudes' brains just start popping out of their fucking head, and this guy walks up and he's like, "What's up?" He's like, "Yeah, I shot them all in the head. I'm Brazil, and then I'm gonna shoot you in the head too." No, but then this guy's face changes again, and now he's like, "No, I stop your bullet. And I throw it back at you." And he's like, "Wait a minute, you're the guy that we originally
Kylo Ren."
Yeah. And he's like, "I got some extra powers from you that I need to get, so I'm gonna do that." And he's like, and then she's like, "Nah, bitch. One of the other people was like, I stole your power, which was to kill everybody if they got out of hand. I killed all your bad guys." And he's like, well, he calls her a cunt at one point, I think, which I love, so that's kind of cool.
Maybe.
But then she fucking finishes him off by knocking his skin from his blood, from his bones, from his guts, from his
anus, straight up like scorpioned his ass here.
Yeah. All types of shit comes pouring out this dude, which is kind of dope. And knocks him out of his sandals.
Brutality.
Always what are those? Brutality. I mean, that was good. Really got him. So at the end was kind of long too, in a fucking hodgepodge mess because they go to this party, and then the one guy bitches that the Union Jack was on this thing, so he just changes it to an X. And this kind of dragged on for a very long time.
But wait, before we get to that, did you feel that punch was a little anticlimactic in that they kind of built up her X to be like this possible to beat dude? He's like, I got 57 powers and you can't touch me, and then she just punches him and he's dead. That was weird.
Well, I mean, yeah, I thought that's a good place to end the book. It would have been better than what he did.
Yeah,
instead he went for 12 more pages to talk about like, I think we're going to have
Return to King. Return of the King a little bit here. We got a few different endings, and
it wasn't the best ending, unfortunately. I thought if they was just finish him off and you got to see the gooey blood at the end, and they said end of phase 1, I thought that would have been cool.
It probably wasn't him anymore. We're probably going to see him again. I don't think that was it for him.
I think maybe it's something else, but
we'll get a projection of him in a new body.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, or it's going to be a different, like they injected somebody else too, and they're coming back, or
maybe that's why his face kept changing because he was injected.
Maybe, who knows? I think it was just shit ass art. So it was it was pretty good. It was like they almost stuck. They stuck like what like you ever watch gymnastics in the Olympics and you see the person and they do and they dismount and they get the thing and then they do the hop. That's what happened there. It was almost perfect dismount, but then they kind of gave a hop. I decided, because it was number 1 and I hadn't read a fucking shitbag book in a long time, to read a Liefeld book, which is a fucking mistake.
I spent 10 minutes arguing this cover at work with my buddy the other day.
About how fucking bad it is?
Well, yeah, it was over the logistics of
how the fuck come his kneecaps are like...
No, the sword.
Who gives a shit about the sword?
Because it doesn't make sense. Side. It's on the wrong side. You can't get that sword.
I watched the show the other day, Pete.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You went off on this in 10 minutes. Yeah. Like
that's
wrong.
not the only, but that's not the only problem here. You can't walk with those knees or those ankles.
You can't.
Whatever the fuck's going on. And how come Wolverine's face always is like pulled the fuck back, like he got fucking what's this shit called? The shots at the
Botox.
Lift.
Botox. He's always got Botox going.
No, he got a lift. They just kind of pinned it back.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking horrible. Oh my god. Great. Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah, he did. He went for the Union. Yeah.
But overall, this cover's still probably better than the other version that he has with the no swords and no holsters, and Wolverine's like 10 feet tall.
Dude, I thought this. So I started reading this book, and I gotta
Did you read it?
Okay, this is where BK can hit me up. I read probably 8 pages of this book. Gave the fuck up.
Oh,
it's
I read
so fucking bad.
Oh, I read it.
Who's that beaver guy?
Bad. Dude, that's actually a doctor. Yeah, this is fucking bad.
It's some German guy.
Yeah, it's supposed to be this German doctor that created this machine thing, but then the machine came and started attacking him. He tried to use the code word and it didn't fucking work. And there you go. There's a liposuction Wolverine where he had the Botox. And Cable, for some reason, is shooting his gun sideways. I don't fucking know.
No,
the art was so distracting in this shit.
Kill shot.
Oh my god, the fucking dude. I highlighted this so we could give some of the hot action verbiage that he uses. Logan's coming unhinged on the verge of berserker rage. Wolverine, enough's enough. You're wasting time, and there's nothing I hate more. We've got Van Stratton. Fall back and let's get the hell out of here
Exposition.
now. What the fuck is that? What the fuck kind of writing is that?
This writing was awful.
It was so fucking
so bad.
This is only on page like 5 too, so I didn't even give up. I read a couple more pages and then finally gave the fuck up.
It is bad.
Okay, you want to talk about things to explain the sword? Explain how the fuck you're shooting guns like this. What is this?
Well, forget about how shooting guns. Like, look at the size of the gun.
This? What is this?
Look at how small his arm is. Look at how much bigger his rib cage is than his pec. Like, what's going on here?
What the fuck is this?
So his gun splits apart and then comes back together?
And then by the way, speaking of changing,
that's what I'm saying,
speaking of changing, he fucking 2 panels later, his haircut goes from old man slick back and being old to he somehow lost 30 fucking years and all his wrinkle and facial hair and shaved. And then Wolverine
because
goes
he forgot
from
and he drew his hair like Rob.
He parted the hair like on one side.
This is the very next fucking page.
Maybe
dude, the writing's so fucking the writing's so fucking boring.
He changed guns.
That after, so maybe it was like 12 pages I read. So after this, I just gave up. Then he goes and sees Tiger and
is that doll seam from fucking Street Fighter 2?
No, it's I mean the assistants. It sure shit.
No, right like there next to Deadpool.
Oh yeah.
They're the assistants because they're the guys that bring in the guy eventually. Yeah, no, it looks just like him, but no.
Okay, that's what I saw.
So then she actually teamed up with the fucking thing, and then we get. I actually didn't know. I actually had checked this 3 times. Hold on, I didn't know if they gave us if this is supposed to be Shadow Star that he just drew.
No,
or if this is a
new character.
Version. Huh?
That's the new character that he apparently. I heard I think it was Terry who said it in one of my chats. Apparently he drew this character like 5 years ago on Instagram and shared it and then never did anything. And now we're getting this. It's like
Shatterstorm.
There it is. Shatterstorm. Yeah, exactly. Completely original idea.
It's just Shatterstar with bigger pecs than he normally draws, but not on Captain America. Who the fuck lets him do this? Somebody over at Marvel needs to be fucking fired, huh?
He convinced somebody.
They need to be fired, dude. You can find. Remember Weapon XYZ or whatever the fuck he was trying to do that just looked like that cable pose. This fucking shit. It was this pose on all the books.
You want to have a fun game? Find me a background. Go through the entire book.
Shit, right
here. Apart from that one panel right there, there's kind of a background. Other than that.
Oh my god! You're fucking right.
In this whole fucking thing.
You're fucking right.
It's all smoke and crosshatch. And
it's all Adobe.
He put a couple little nice trees there. You fucking Bob.
Happy little trees.
It's just that one shot's the only background you get in the whole thing.
So from now on, somebody should hand him this next book, and he should just copy this, so his shit will be better. Peacemaker tries. Now that's how you draw a ridiculous gun, and of course you have a gorilla that makes no sense in saying "rock on, bitches, rock on." So what's his name? Mormon or more whatever.
It's Monsieur Malat.
Monsieur Malat, the French,
French
genius
gorilla who works for the brain or whatever.
Yeah, and so the brains is going like if you forget what happened, number one, they have to steal the DNA of, believe it or not, the character that Liefeld fucking copied,
Slade Wilson.
Yeah, Slade Wilson.
Not Wade.
So they're like, yeah, hey, listen, we have your dog, and then of course they got a funny joke where the dog's licking his own ass, and he's like, oh, that's my dog. Which is kind of funny. And French La Pepe Monkey won't talk at all.
It's a gorilla.
What's that?
It's a gorilla. Not a monkey.
Fuck ever. He's Quebecian, so fuck him. He set the shit on fire.
He's straight up
French. Not Quebecian. That's way different.
Quebecian.
He's not French Canadian. He's just fucking French.
Right.
Either way, he knocks a tree down and hits all the white trash kids with it, which is kind of funny. And then Peacemaker's all fucking happy about it. And then Peacemaker gets into this little fucking speech about
the whole book was kind of funny. Like,
it was funny. Peacemaker gets into this speech how honey's made out of bees' piss and poop, which is you figured you'd see that shit in Deadpool, but you didn't. You saw it here. So
yeah, he said it was poop, and then he says maybe it's piss. At the worst, it's puke. But does that make it any better? He goes the whole thing.
It was pretty funny. So he decides to take he tells a bunch of penis jokes. He then decides to take a helmet called the fuck beam. And then we find out that the bees somehow are tracking fucking him.
Well, he had to explain the shrinkage helmet.
Yeah. Shrinkage like man parts. I didn't want to do that because it would have been too much.
Yeah.
All right. So the bees are tracking him. I did that page twice. Fucked it up somehow. All of a sudden they go someplace that's not even occupied. He's like, where the fuck do we go? They go downstairs. Turns out that it's actually kind of fun. He says, henchmen, enjoy your henchcation. You know, like they do these little fucking cute things in the background.
Yeah, in the background.
By the way, something that Liefeld fucking can't do. So that's probably why he won't copy this book.
Henchman
then DT
of the month
comes out. The Demolition Team, for all those people that don't know, Demolition Team, Superman Volume 4, number 39, their first appearance. They're pretty fucking funny because not only do they do dumb shit like trying to throw cats down to test a fucking hazardous saw area, and they get shot in the fucking head, where Peacemaker makes a funny joke like, that's why the fuck you're supposed to wear helmets. But they also go on union lunch breaks, which is fucking brilliant.
One break.
And he talks about union rep, which is kind of hilarious. By the way, he uses the fucked helmet to
it's called
beam somebody.
The fuck beam, I believe.
Fuck beam them. So they go find out where General Mortis's fucking stash is. There it is. I thought this was funny as shit. He drops all these Werther originals on the fucking ground. And then the guy's like,
he's talking about carpet hairs being all
carpet hair and shit. Then he starts trying to punch him. And Frenchy McFrench Ape is going like, just doing this, like smack him in the head. And he goes, dude, if I smack him in the head, the guy's going to die. So instead, he just points him and the guy falls to the ground.
A little flick.
Yeah, he then steals a piece of hair and debates if it's pubic hair or mustache hair or some other type of hair. And then he just gives up and he apparently starts to get a cat. As he gets a cat, he gets shot in the back.
One of the cats that they were going to throw in the test tube.
Yeah, in the test tube. He gets shot in the back by Pepe La Ape. And they're like, ha ha ha. No. And the brain goes, and I'm keeping the fucking dog, bitch. So this will be continued because now he's got a dog or cat, and he's probably going to still go rest his ass.
Yeah, he's got to go save his dog. He's got to save Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne. Way better fucking story than the Marvel book. Both of them.
I was more ready for it. The first issue, I didn't know if I liked the idea that they tried to do the TV show. I was ready for it this time. This was entertaining. Issue 2.
I don't know if you guys saw the chat, but a few guys are saying that there's a commercial in the middle of the stream.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what's happening? Because we keep fluctuating too. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be tough. Fuck you.
If it's a setting, I'm gonna turn that one off.
Yeah, sorry about
they
that.
did change some things this past week, and I'm like clicking things. I'm like, what? I'm like, all right. So I'll have to look for that
blows. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. That's I can see what happened. No, well,
hopefully we can turn that off. Yeah.
Yep. Sorry about that. Not our fault. Not our fault, but not our fault. All right, so that was it. DC fucking reigned supreme this week. Independent was pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Kind of didn't land the ending perfectly. Marvel. Fuck. Marvel. That was fucking horrible.
I just turned it off.
Did you?
Yeah, there's a thing that said set video ads time during your live stream. There's a new, again, it was never there before.
Well, we just lost half our viewers because of it. So
dang it.
Thank you, YouTube.
Well, right, I got rid of it now, so it won't happen again the rest of the show.
No, that's all right. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Pete, why don't we show some of your con
recap? Yeah.
Well, here's the problem. Like, I do have it. I edited a whole thing. It was all together, and I picked out all the stuff that I wanted to show, and then I can't find it. So
awesome.
I do have clips. I'm going to show you some clips, but they're not the ones that I had planned out. So I'm going to talk, give you a kind of a rundown. I mean, you heard Dom's rundown of the show, right?
Yep.
Whoa. Hold on. Let me go back to the beginning of that. I think I was...
Holy minifigures.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole point of why I was bringing my son. Lots of toys there. There were a lot of toys. There were at least like half a dozen minifig sellers.
Wow.
They had this whole.
So your son was all about it then, huh?
Oh yeah. He spent all his money that I told him he had to spend.
Nice.
But yeah, just fucking minifigures as far. I mean, they're not real, but it's okay. He's playing with them. So, and look, right across the way, more minifigures.
Wow. I would hate that if that was me.
Dude, they were everywhere. Like I said, there's like 6 of them. Then there was at least multiple lightsaber, make your own lightsaber dudes. There's, again, look at all these figures. There's toys everywhere. A couple t-shirt guys. Only a couple pop guys. Some jewelry, not a ton, just some. I think there was like one fudge seller somewhere in here too, which is kind of weird. They were selling like weird colored fudge. It was like lime blue and like bright colored stuff. But yeah, these were like make your own lightsabers. And here, look, more minifigures. We did buy from this guy because there's mystery packs they had. It was like $10 for 10 mystery minifigures. So we had to try it.
So you got a mystery bag?
Yeah, we got a DC mystery bag. For whatever reason, right now, my son's all about DC. No idea why.
Wow, another. Yeah, wow, you weren't kidding.
Dude, and then there was at least 4 sword dealers, mostly metal. And then they had like each of them had like a tub of like the foamy ones, but they're kind of expensive.
I'm not
like I almost bought like a foam sword for my son, but I'm like, buddy, he's like, we can get this cheaper than what he's asking, so we'll get that later. Find something else. We'll get some more minifigs. Oh, there's a Jurassic Park car. Just randomly there.
Just in the middle of the convoy.
Yeah, it's the middle of the thing. There was like nobody working there, and like you couldn't go touch it or anything. It was just there.
Like a car show.
Yeah.
You can't look at it.
Where was it? Oh, there's the G.I. Joe. If you guys follow my Instagram, that's the throne I sat on for the G.I. Joe thing. This apparently was like a tattoo alley that I walked down because there's people getting tats like right there.
Yeah, there was like 6 or 7 tattoo artists that were on your when we did the preview.
Yeah. So they were all there. The tats were all there. Here's some more metal swords, like legit like weapons, which I didn't think they were allowed to sell anymore, but there were a bunch of them. CGC, there's some posters, lots and lots of like collectible type stuff. Not that many comic dealers. Like you see, I didn't even get to the comic deal. All the comic dealers were in one spot. This was like a model guy. Like he had all these Japanese models that you could build and some pops, but like a lot of models. This guy had like animation cells. What was this? Then there was this whole couple of, I don't know how many spots they had, but they had all the mystery boxes here.
Oh yeah, that's yeah, I think it's the same guys who sell the t-shirts.
Is that Fireworks?
Styling. I think they sell mystery boxes on one side and
one of 2 DeLoreans because Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, and Biff were there. There were 2 DeLoreans at this place. That was one of them. This was like.
Does anybody ever take pictures with that? You know, they charge you to take pictures with that shit.
I was gonna do it and I forgot, but
really,
not for me, for my son.
I would not pay.
I was gonna have my son take a picture with it and give it to my brother for his birthday because my brother's a big Back to the Future.
$2.99.
No. They were selling like a miniature DeLorean, I think. But there was also another Lego minifig guy there that you might have missed. Like I said, there's a ton of them. Bunch of cosplay. Here's finally we got a couple of comic dealers.
This doesn't look as big as Motor City.
I don't know if it is. There was a shit. Well,
Tom goes. It was as big as Motor City. I mean, it wasn't as big as New York
half
City.
of the con was empty space for all of the signatures, like the signature line area.
Huge areas too.
Huge.
Those are nice
like,
alleys.
I didn't put any.
Oh, there's Hot Flips guy.
Oh yeah, this guy was there.
Hot Flips guy is there. Hot Flips. Hey, you got a? Hey, yeah, I'm Hot Flips. Wow, that's a lot of open space.
Let me see if I can find.
Is this David?
David Adams, yeah.
Adams. Waste your
I buy a lot of cards from them. Like I buy a card, like those Marvel cards I bought from their
the boxes.
Yeah.
Everybody follows David Adams on those prices, but like their comics are fucking wasted. Wait, who is that? Go back. Did you go through
back?
that other? That's all right. We'll go on the other side. We'll see in a minute, right? There's Bell's Books.
Well, there was your Gem City. I know you know that.
Gem City, yeah. I mean,
was it before this?
Yes, before. It was right before that on the turn. What was that on the turn? Why did you look at these people?
I'm trying to remember where I was. All right, here's the David Adams.
Yeah, that's David Adams. Yeah, this place doesn't look. What day was this?
This was Friday. This was empty. Like Friday when I was also a little early when I started filming. This was like before the con was technically open. They let me in with my press pass.
Oh, okay.
So this was like 3 o'clock. I think 4 o'clock. Like 3:30, 4 o'clock. It was.
I actually don't think I know that dealer.
4 o'clock on Friday.
Yeah, 4 o'clock on Friday is when it opened. 4 to 9.
Yeah, Gem City Books.
Yeah, Gem City Books. Zenoscope had a booth because they're local to me in Philly.
Well, yeah. Wait, don't you live in New Jersey?
Yeah. Well, I'm right side out of Philly. Like, I got home in 15 minutes. It took me like a half hour to get in.
How much for those Galactuses? Small.
$80, I think, for the big guy.
Oh.
And I don't think he was complete. He was missing stuff.
Whoa. Okay,
I know.
Was that Toy Biz Galactus?
So
that guy was intrigued about something.
He was here. I'll just do another video. There's more.
Yeah, dude, those metallic guys. Holy shit!
This spot, they had a lot of statues. This was there was a lot of cool stuff in here. Expensive, but they're statues.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, look at those Star Wars guys. I mean, $180, and then look at that, $3,000 for that. I'll pause it here. That's Lord of the Rings when they're hiding under the tree. I showed my son. He was like, "Can we get that?" I'm like, "It's like, buddy, do you see the price?" And he looked at it. He was like, $3,000. I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, no."
No, I'm good.
Yeah, he understood the value of $1 when I told him it was 3,000. And then they had a bunch of other like figures. Oh, and then they had that huge. That thing was like $3,000 too. That King Ghidorah, I think.
Dub, you were in the video for.
That is correct.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, I was in there. My first appearance on television was.
Oh no! Yeah, these guys have come to Detroit before with these. These things are
with these awesome dioramas. Yeah, they're huge.
The big ass set.
They weren't there this year though.
Badass. They're also $3,000 too.
Anyways, go ahead. Yeah, that's what I figured it was. I didn't want to give away.
Wait, who got it though?
AOA got it
because he went back and watched it.
He watched the episode.
We went back and watched it during the show. AOA.
Yeah. So no, he watched. It was Gene Simmons' Family Jewels. I was on an episode of that. I was working for a dealer, and they were filming a segment for that show during that time, and so I didn't have to sign a waiver because I was literally on there like real fast. They panned past me a couple times, but I was behind the booth, and the guy that I was working for actually had to sign a waiver because he had interaction with Gene Simmons dressed as a bunny, allegedly. So hopping around the show and then trying to buy comics from him, and then he couldn't buy them because he didn't have his wallet because he didn't have pockets because he was a bunny. That was the whole
the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
I didn't watch the show.
Continue.
All right, real quick though, since
when you said I've only watched one show,
I don't know if I have your.
I watched one episode, yeah.
But I'll hit you up in our. I'll hit you up with a direct message on Instagram. I think for your address, so I can give you. Again, I told you, I'll give you the price. You're going to get the John Boy signed I Heart Rennavision. I'm glad it's going to AOA. AOA has gifted so many memberships that he deserves that book.
Yeah, there you go. That's awesome.
And I am wearing a pink shirt. Look, he sent me a picture. He sent me a screenshot.
I'm gonna have to find a pink shirt. Pink shirt dub.
All right, so we got this, guys. These guys are cool.
Yeah, this is the Marvel side. Look, there's a Mojo for you.
Oh, I saw it.
Like I have I have everything muted, but I think I was kind of half talking, and I think I was talking about Mojo for you.
Oh, that's cool. I love that Mojo.
And then it was like, hey, AOA, there's a cap for you.
No, but I saw. Remember that one time we saw the one that the time before this one, Kate's was there. This was there too, and somebody bought one of those like $2,100, the $2,100 sculptures.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
All right, I don't have much left. I just got a little tiny bit more, so here I'll give you something else if I can. Why is it not? There we go. We got a stormtrooper. Oh, this is why I went this way, because this way I go down Artist Alley on this round.
Back to Hot Flips?
And your boy was there.
Who?
Rubenstein?
Oh, Joey.
He did not, and I think I was talking about it too on the thing, but you probably can't hear it very well, so I'm not going to put the sound up.
You should have asked where his signs were.
He has a sign. It's not paper though.
He got a new sign?
You got to look. There's Bob McLeod. Look, you can see it from here. I walk up to it.
Oh yeah!
Look, he's got a big the hanger thing.
Oh wow, it's a banner.
Yeah, he got a whole banner. I walked around. He's around the other side, so he couldn't see me like leaning in with my GoPro.
Nah, he was not giving a shit. He's what's he the worst?
But...
Yeah, he goes also artist again.
Yep, Gambit. Look,
I drew him.
The Infinity Gauntlet too. He apparently.
I drew him. That sucks. You should ask him where the I drew him sign is.
Look, he's all by himself. I could have.
No, go back. Go back. I want to see what that little. You got no. Keep going back. Right there. Stop.
On the front of his booth.
White,
yeah.
Yeah. You got sometimes on the cage.
Well,
you got to watch what he has because sometimes he's got funny shit written there, like old crotchety shit. Like what was that thing? Free signature with purchase. Well, print. Okay, not bad. What does it say right here in the front?
Can't read it. It's all kind of squiggly. Here, I'll try to play it and pause it again.
Original art for sale. What the? He just scratches shit on his own.
Yeah, it's all like original art for sale. Something with old. I don't know.
Buyer is on walls. Artwork, webbing, blood claws. That's what I'm telling you. Joe's fucking ridiculous. He just will scratch shit down, just write shit wherever, dude. I love him. He's so good, dude.
Again, this was early. Like a lot of Casada wasn't there yet.
Okay, no. See those two suitcases? When Joe comes in, that whole back part that he has, he just flops them fuckers in the middle of the aisle and starts finding somebody to help him. Like he'll grab other artists and shit or do whatever he can to help him put shit up.
Yeah.
Carries it all in those two fucking suitcases.
Yeah, Greg Land was there drawing. I was curious to ask him if he likes to draw, porn pictures, like do the porn faces. There's John Boy. John Boy rocking the mask there. Some of the bunch of people weren't there yet. Again, this was early Friday, so not everybody was all set up.
Oh, that guy wanted to talk to you.
He did, but I was just walking with my GoPro like sideways. I had it on.
Is that guy wearing what the fuck?
They got a visor on.
Yeah, because at the time, a lot of people weren't there yet, and I saw there's JG Jones. He was out. Look, he's out front, like talking to people.
He's in the streets, dude.
Yeah, he's out in the mixing it up with everybody. And here comes your boy. I was trying to get there, but he was
Hey, he looks better.
Yeah, he was walking around.
I wonder what he looked like at the end.
There's my buddy, and I was like,
yeah.
I was like, I'm filming. I'm gonna keep walking.
He's getting the cigs. He's a nice guy.
Oh yeah, he likes getting cigs. Who else was down this way? Frank Cho was down this way, and then come Saturday, he moved his shit. Like he bumped himself up and went further up the road.
He's like, I don't like this spot.
I don't like this spot.
Right,
Jeremy Clark. I met that guy, Jeremy Clark. He did some scout stuff, I think. Who else was down there? Oh, Dan Slott was down this way. I think they kind of put the writers together. So eventually, here comes Dan Slott. And then I think it was like Saturday, like Silbieski. I can't say it.
That's definitely not Dan Slott. It's a little kid.
No, No. On the over there. And there's Swaby.
There's
Josh Sway. He was drawing the whole weekend. That's why I was thinking I should have gotten something sketch because I kept seeing him drawing stuff. And Cho's booth was next to him, but then come the next day,
so was Joe. Why'd you get something from Rudenstein? He was fucking drawing all weekend long because that's all he does. Buy something from me.
Yeah, and I stopped. But way down the end, I think it was CB Silveski. I don't know how to say the name. You know what I'm talking about?
The editor
he had a booth with nothing. All he had was like the white card in front of it.
The editor from Marvel.
Just the white card of his name was in front of him. That's it.
You should have said, "Hey, you talked to my boy Dom in a thing," and he was so happy because you're right. You should have said something to him. Did he show up at all? Nobody's talking to that guy, are they?
No.
Did Dom talk to him?
All right. I just want to show you this just because.
Can you not hear what I'm asking you?
What?
Did Dom talk to that guy?
I don't know. I didn't see Dom. Like by the time I heard from Dom, I'd already left.
Is that?
Look at how much
I'm
space
not even I'm not going to ask.
CB Cebulski.
Yes.
What is this for?
This is all the signatures. This is how much space they put in this.
Is that a lot of people cross-dressing? Oh, is that what people in Philly just look like? That's
this is
Philly just.
No, this is just all the signature people
down
this way. But this is just the idea. This is just to give you a sense of that's.
All right, I might actually have to take back some shit that I said to Dom because I just,
look how wide this area is, and there's 2 rows of this.
What the fuck?
There was 2 rows of that.
Fluent with the Philly fucking New Jersey area, apparently. What the fuck, Dom? Sorry. Dom, I am sorry, Dom. I'm sorry, bro.
I did have footage there. Who was he talking about in his thing?
Sorry, I don't know.
Who was Dom talking about?
It was one of the Slave Leias.
Oh, I did.
Or both of them. He said he liked the old saggy one with tattoos everywhere. I don't know.
I did see a Slave Leia.
There was 2, yeah. There was a grandma one, and then
what
the other one.
There was some good there. I didn't, to not be creepy. There was some good cosplay as well, but
Joe, I thought that was cross-dressing originally, bro. Dom, I'm sorry, man. Like,
there was.
You still should have been talking about the people eating pasta, but fucking what the fuck?
I do apologize, but throw those effing cookies away. That was.
It's not about the cookies. It's about what it's sloppily done. It's just.
That was Friday, by the way. Saturday, I think there was I
don't care, dude. You saw my videos. People, no matter what their body shape was, people came to play in Detroit.
Yeah.
Philly, it's like.
Well, like I said, I did have some more, but I don't do the cosplay footage all that much, so I didn't, ask people to take pictures.
Philly's hard motherfucking times, dude.
But yeah,
Philly's
I will say that there was some hard times there.
Holy hell, dude! Wait, go put that back up one more time. We're not going to say any comments. Oh, dude, get the last one back up there.
I don't remember which one it was. I'll figure it out.
I don't care. You put that up there. And we're gonna. I don't know where it was. I actually I think we saw a picture of that person, and then I thought that was a cross-dresser. I thought that was a dude, and I don't think that was a dude.
This one, I don't remember the number.
Go ahead, play this one. I'll tell you if it was this one. No. Oh yeah.
Okay, this is a different area. There's a Slave Leia.
Where's the Slave Leia?
It's at a distance, though.
It's all right. We can look at a distance. This is the one that he cut in front of.
Way back there.
About? Yeah. Okay. That's a lot better than Sailor Jupiter.
Well, she had been on the shelf a while.
What does that mean?
It wasn't a fresh Slave Leia. It was.
He said there was a grandma.
If I decided to dress up as Slave Leia.
Yeah. So, what was that?
Like no spring chicken.
That was the old one then.
Probably.
With the tattoos, dude. What?
This is Friday. It was pretty empty.
This looks like a fucking. This looks like a fucking casino, like one of the low.
Because there were nobody there to sign on Friday. Like on Friday.
What?
Henry Winkler was there. Some of the anime voices were there, but there was like a lot of the celebrities weren't there on Friday.
That dude's whole area was empty. Got no ankles, and what is these? Well, at least they look good. They're all dressed up. What?
There's plenty of people dressed up.
Sort of.
Again, more so on Saturday than Friday, but there were plenty of people dressed up.
What? All
I was just walking around back and forth, just like, well, all right.
No, that's all right.
Yeah, because on this side, I think one of these was Henry Winkler's side. He was like one of the only ones that was there Friday. Was the
dude, this looks like they didn't fucking sell shit out here. This looks like a terrible con.
Friday? Yeah, no, Friday was Saturday was fucking nuts.
Really? It doesn't look like there's any fucking thing there.
Again, it was a Friday afternoon. This was
no. It doesn't look like there's any vendors, any art. It didn't look like it was a full show.
Not here. This is celebrity
signing area.
I get that, but like the celebrity signing area was in Detroit's not this like it's more people, more signers, less open space.
Well, that's what I'm saying. On Friday, no people were there, so there's nobody there in that area. Saturday,
I'm talking about floor space. Like, see all this concrete?
I know. What I'm saying is, on Saturday, this concrete was filled because all of the celebrities and people were there. This was packed with people on Saturday.
Yeah, this hall looks like this. Thank you, AOA. That's what I'm saying. This hall looks like a packing garage.
Well, yeah, because like I said, the show opened at 4. I'm doing this at like 3:30 on Friday.
I don't think you're understanding. I understand.
What I'm telling you.
What I'm telling you is
there's a lot of space.
Yeah.
And
but not because people aren't standing there. What
I'm telling you is, come Saturday, that's
did they throw fucking tables right down this line right now? Because if they didn't throw fucking tables down this line, you don't understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, they wasted the space as far as vendors go, but it was still full of people come Saturday.
Yeah, but you can fill anything with people. I mean, you just have people come at different times and shit. You time it out instead of just having.
But this place was packed on Saturday. This area because all the signatures and people just flowing, and that's where all the cosplayers were walking through.
Yeah,
that's foolish because you want people to be walking through where the dealers are, not walking through with a bunch of empty space. Poor floor plan design.
Yeah, so like how Motor City does it is like they'll alternate where SIGs are happening, so the overflow will go into somebody else's line who's not there, and they'll shuffle it in.
No, no shuffling. Everybody was one side
because there's not enough way to do all that fucking wasted ass space there.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't even think they've got enough comic dealers at our show. They got like 4 dealers at your show because I don't consider David Adams a fucking dealer anyway. So
no, that
looked like a waste of fucking. I won't be going to fucking FanExpo there.
It might have been 10, but this was like the Wizard World kind of replacement, and that was always just, Wizard. Yeah. It's celebrity signings. At comics, never there. It's all just about the celebrity signings.
Like a waste of fucking time. All right, fair enough. Okay, so we got 2 more things. So we're gonna start doing this segment called
Here, you don't have to say it. I'm going to run the thing for you.
Yeah, thank you.
It's garage
there we
sale
go.
gold.
And it's kind of like weird things you might want to look for at garage sales because people are going out to do garage sailing now. I don't know if you have or I haven't, but it's kind of almost like a crossover from weird collectibles to like just look for certain fucking shit that you might not even think about. But some of them coming up now because the kids are getting into high school or whatever. It's a great time to buy stuff to stash for later or buy it and sell it now too. Some of these. Let's see what we got, Pete.
Well, it's summertime. Like summertime, this is where it gets warmer. A lot of people have yard sales. They have garage sales. This is the time. You're seeing the signs out there now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had more footage and it was better put together when I edited together, but I fucking lost.
Well, I think it speaks to what Dom was kind of talking about the other day. So
okay.
Kind of.
I'm glad I could be helpful.
Yeah. Dom's unsuspended. Jedi's still suspended, though.
So today, we're talking Beyblades.
Yeah. One of the reasons why is because the Beyblades, I thought this would be like a done thing by now, and it's not. There's like, these kids are still getting it. They're still coming up with the TV shows. They're still putting out the Maga books, and they're selling right now. They're in that weird area where the first generation of Beyblade buyers are starting to get jobs, like real jobby jobs, like move out of your parent jobby jobs, but it hasn't hit that next generation yet. So they're like, parents are selling the shit to get it out of the house because their kids are in college and stuff and not coming here. And you might be able to get some of these, and some of these are pretty expensive. We have a very big.
Wow. I know very little about these things. I remember them when they came out. I figured at this point, these things would be fucking pogs.
Yeah, I thought they would be too. I thought nobody'd ever hear of them. No, and we have there's a very large Japanese population that lives by us. There's 2 great Japanese markets that have been open for a very long time within like 5 minutes of my house. And one of them, all they sold were mangas and toys and like these things from them. And same thing with this Pete. I was like, this shit ain't going nowhere. But now we see them all over garage sales, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, keep looking because some of these are worth some money.
That's you kept saying that the other day too, and I was confused as to what you meant.
No,
you
it's
mean
not
manga.
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 That's not Trump's catchphrase.
That's what I said.
No, you're saying manga.
No, I said magna. Get the fuck out of here.
Manga.
Manga. That's what I said.
That's the first time you've said manga since.
I said it. Rewind the tape. Anyways, go ahead. Well, wait, for those people that don't know what this shit is, let me explain what these things are. They're these little, like, it's a metal part, and then sometimes a metal or plastic part, and then another part that's made out of plastic typically, and you put the 3 together, and it's got a spin cord, like
zip line, pull cord.
Yeah, what was the He-Man had Orko, and remember he had a zip thing, and
Orko, yeah, that's right. Orko.
It's kind of like the same thing, but they spin around like tops, and you put them in this little thing, and they just keep banging each other. And they blow up. But the kids, when they're small, because they watch the TV show, they call them training it. And all it is these kids repeatedly just fucking boo, 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 boo. And they train them against themselves. But you can find, and there's different, like, they give them different power-up categories. Like some have speed, some have defense, some have attack, some have whatever. And I don't understand it all. I got a tutorial from some kids on it, but
it kind of is like Dreidel Wars.
It is, but they build them different ways. So, and each one
they are a little bit different, like weighted.
So there's like a strategy too, because I think you get like 3, and you can use like your top defender against an attacker, or a high one against a low one, or some shit like that. I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
So really quick, the initial toy line was released in 1999 in Japan by Takara.
Yep.
Yeah, by Takara.
Takara, amazing, awesome toy company, Takara. It's been licensed out to various places. Takara merged with Tomy in 2006. So now it's released by Takara Tomy. So there's been 3 huge, like,
Tomy's where you kind of start seeing them coming over to the U.S. When you start seeing Tomy, because that's the stuff. Tomy is when
the U.S. stuff was Hasbro.
No, I know, but Tomy's like the Japanese import. Like when
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
What's the name of that company? There's one big company that imports all the Japanese stuff, and I can't remember right now. But they used to do everything from like dishes to like toys, and Tomy would always be on their trucks coming in. So that's where like most of them came into the U.S. from the Japanese version of it.
But you might see it Takara Tomy in Eastern countries and Sono Kong in Korea with the same toys.
$10.
So if you get imports. But like I said, there was 3 major waves of these, and the most recent one being in 2016. Ooh. So not that long ago. So they're still kind of, like you said, they're still out there, and people are.
Oh no, yeah, my kid buys these all the time. Yeah.
A couple of these are the Japanese ones, but from what I remember when I was pulling these, the Japanese ones, this might be one of the because they had numbers. Like the Japanese ones had numbers afterwards. I don't think this one is. I think this is a U.S. one. This Blitz Striker.
This is a U.S. one. Yeah.
And like this guy, just to give you again a sense, $160.
Wow.
Sold for.
Yeah. So there you go, $10.
Yeah, this sold for $160.
Wow.
And if you know how I build these things, this is the lowest that we're talking about today.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, try to find some of these because, like, they don't like 2006. Let's say, right?
Oh, this one was missing the damn thing in the middle.
No, that's not. I don't know if it is. Some of them.
No, I saw different. Well, I'm just saying, I saw different pictures where there was like a logo in the center, the white Gabriel G.
Yeah.
But like this guy, this was $180. Wow,
with the missing thing. But that's what I'm saying. So some of these kids, they're in college. Their parents want to clear the shit out because 2006. You know what I mean? Well,
you also got to, from what I gathered, you got to watch. Some people make these, like you'll even see listings on eBay. Well, they switch them up there, so they'll say things like not original pieces, or they'll have things like 3D printed because there are ones that are 3D printed.
Oh, but you do have to watch with some of these, like, is the top and the bottom, and there's a middle piece too. I'll go grab one in a minute. Well, yeah, I'll go grab one.
Well, it's like a top. It's like a big metal top.
But there's like 3 different pieces to it. So there's like a bottom piece,
parts,
a spinner, and then and some of them have a substitute piece you can put in there. So you have to make sure. But like if you can find these, because like I grabbed a handful of these, and they are selling them for, it was like I think $1 a piece. So I just grabbed all 5, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, and not all of these sell for money. Let's also be clear about that. There's plenty that are like $10, $15.
Oh yeah, $10 to a couple bucks.
$30, whatever. Some of these are just some of the ones you can find out there if you know what you're looking at. And again, I don't know what you were saying defensive. Like I don't know if the different shapes mean stuff. Like this one looks like a triangle.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what they all mean.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
some
sure
of these too, like the
Triangle
T, that might have been a special T one because they also ran these like tournaments and stuff too. So, or if they showed up in the manga, did I say it wrong? Manga. If they showed up in the manga, you know what I mean, and the character used it in the manga,
or just say manga. Like that's how I like to say it, which is wrong, but we'll know what you mean.
But the manga, if the character used it in the manga, then it's very popular. And they made some of them, the Tomy ones, they made a lot of those off of the manga character ones.
Yeah,
and then there's also a TV show, and that TV show is done in English. So if you find the ones that are done on the TV show, those are also very popular.
Yeah, like there's a fandom website for these, and they'll show you different versions. Like this is the toy, this is the manga version, this is the anime version. It's just a picture of the thing.
But I mean, like these are the things that you find underneath the table where the parents are like, these things annoy because they're fucking annoying. Let me tell you how fucking annoying these things are. Because they're like, like they make so the parents can't wait to get rid of this shit. So like usually you'll see like, oh, I got these fucking Beanie Babies for $50 a piece because it's Princess Diane, and my mom told me they're gonna be a lot. And oh, by the way, this fucking kid's toys are down there in like a little bin thrown together. So make sure you're digging through there.
$250, by the way.
Wow.
Jeffrey, I just found a bunch of Power Ranger Pogs.
Power Ranger Pog. Here's like another one. This is the Nujian T. Whatever that means.
That's just what they name them. They name them like weird shit.
And this was a best offer on $280.
Jesus.
Wow.
They accepted $255. So that was the sale price on this guy.
So some of them had magnets in them, some of them had new engines in them, some of them had metal, and there was 4. Each one has 4 basic parts.
Yeah. To be fair, this one had the manual with it, and it looks like the spinner part, or like one of the spinner parts with it.
Oh, it's a different spinner part because they have the hard start spinner part. They have
not the.
They have the gun. They have like a gun one too. Yeah.
Clippy thing. I don't know. Yeah. I only have a couple, and this is what we have next. I did have a couple that, if you do find them, somewhere in the box.
No, you're not finding this.
Yeah, so like this is Dragoon Galaxy Turbo.
This is a Hasbro one though, wasn't it?
Yes, this is a US Hasbro one.
Yep.
But $400.
Holy shit.
Is what it looked like it sold. But this actually had a best offer. See, this is why you can't trust just going to eBay and looking at the sale prices, because this actually had a best offer accepted of $290. That's a big difference.
Holy shit.
If you think
still
it's
$290?
Still $290.
The box kind of tough.
But
that is the one. That's the one that the kid in the show used.
Dragoon.
That's why it's expensive.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, this is on here twice because I got another one. A slightly different version, but it looks, you can see it. It's still a Dragoon Galaxy Turbo, but a different, like, there's like metal. This is like the original one, I think. The other one was like metal turbo or something. I don't know.
Engine gear was the second run.
Yeah,
that might have been the other box.
So it says engine gear, and that's when they improved the spinning system. The engine, so it's more efficient.
So they just make a bigger wheezing noise and they go faster.
This one was a best offer on $500.
My son lost a fingertip to Beyblade.
They took $350.
These things are vicious, dude.
Wow.
$350 for a little top.
Yeah.
We're not done.
I don't understand it. I don't know what this is.
This is, I think, a Japanese one because it has the Japanese ones I found. I think have these weird S, like almost like a call sign number at the end there.
Yeah, S130.
Well, yeah, I think this is a variation. That's a Japanese variation that sold, and well, it sold for $355.
Holy fuck me.
From Japan.
Well, it's better than flipping VHSs. I'll tell you that much.
Here's another one. I think it's a Japanese one. This is Virgo 1.
Dude, I can't wait to see Joe's fucking Instagram where he's got like, look what I found. It's a shoebox full of these fucking things in a week.
$400 for this one.
Get the fuck out of here. Now these retail, like if you go to a store right now, they're not cheap. I think they're like 20 some. It's like 20-ish bucks. I think you can find some of them at Ollie's for like $10.
They're not that much, are they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
20? I thought they were like $10. Like
no, that's like if you get them on discount, they're $10. They're like $20.
Well, they're big. They're kind of bigger than you. They're not like little. Like you saw the guy's hand. The one picture in the hand. It's like the size of your palm almost.
Yeah, they're not big. There's more box to it than anything else. To be honest with you.
Oh yeah.
And fuck the box. The kids tear the boxes up.
Here's Roar Bahamut Giga Moment 10.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. That's what it's called. I had to double check all this shit to make sure I was looking up the right numbers or right names and stuff. So
Bahamut is from I remember it from Final Fantasy.
Yes, yeah. Black Dragon, the thing came down like look how much this sold for. $475. $475, folks. If you know what you're looking at, this could be sitting on a garage sale table because some kid was playing with it because they found it wherever the hell they found it. Might have won it off some other kid.
Well, no, it was probably $5 when they first fucking bought it.
That
or
too.
Won it off some kid.
Well, they
like
trade
these shits
like
too.
Won that shit.
Yeah, I'll trade you this one for this one. Yep.
And you got this guy, Ocean Wrath G.
Okay, so if you see those little, that's one of the ways to tell too. The thing that's on the right, that spinner part, they've changed around the way that looks on the newer stuff. So the stuff that's been done in the last like 10 years, they don't have that spin thing on it. So if you see those little things there on the right, little spin parts, make sure you, that right there.
It looks like the part you take off of a soda can.
Soda can. Yep.
Well, that probably explains why this sold for $2,000.
Oh, Jesus.
$2,000 this one sold for. And you can see, there's one guy, this carpet should look familiar because a couple of these came from this same carpet.
Wow.
Oh, really? Yeah, whoever this guy was, he knew what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing.
Shit.
But yes, so hopefully you guys like that. That was our garage sale gold because
I don't know. Why do people always talk about Bokugan? That was exactly what JJ said too.
Because that's another thing. I don't know what it is.
We sell the shit out of Bokugans.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but yeah.
You don't know what Bokugans are? These little magnetic fucking things, and you could buy them. Dude, what parents want to, they're like, parents hate those as much as they hate fucking Lego pieces, dude.
Really?
So you just scoop those fuckers up. Oh yeah.
Dude, I don't know if I can hate.
They're fucking expensive. Bokugan are expensive as
so we're Lego.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you like a Bokugan is just about as expensive as one of those things. Like I think they'll give you 2 Pokegons in a pack. It's something like $15, something like that. They're really, and you use like a card to undo them. But shit, bro, like if you like at shows underneath for the little kids, you get those fucking things and you put a magnet down there.
Bakugan.
Yeah,
Bakugan.
Yeah. Bakugan. What the dub is it? You've never even heard of them before.
I mean, I've seen them. I never knew what it was.
They do sell.
I'm just reading the word. I'm trying to pronounce the word.
I don't give a fuck about the word. I know that they sell because I've sold them before.
Like, and they will admit it when they do.
You put them in those little plastic bins underneath, and you go $5 a piece. The fucking kids go crazy, dude.
I'm not talking $5. I'm going back again to talk to our little Beyblade things. People do the 3D printing ones, and they will say it's 3D printed. And they will say customer requested. Like some of them are like, I guess customer requested. Like people want, hey, give me this, and they make the shit and they sell it for hundreds of dollars.
I literally thought that Beyblades, even with my kids, were. I had
to filter those out. By the way, I ignored like a lot of those.
I thought Beyblades, even with my kids and my nephews and stuff, was going to be around for maybe 3 months at most. It's now been 2 years.
Thankfully, my son didn't get into those.
They're not fucking cheap.
Ton of Lego everywhere.
They're not fucking cheap. I mean, to think about, like, I think it was $21 for the 2-pack or whatever I bought last time, or 1-pack. I don't even know how. This is how fucking sad it is. I don't even know how many come in. That's why I started going to garage sales to try to fucking find these fucking things. So I'm like, dude, I'm not paying that type of money for it.
Well,
And
I
then
know.
I started
Well,
looking up
that's
online,
what
and I
I'm
was like,
saying.
I'm not paying online type of fucking money for that shit.
I just went to that con. I spent money for his ticket to the con and parking just to take him to that con so we could buy bootleg Lego minifigs. And we bought like $50 worth of Lego minifigs just because, well, you wanted them and it's cheaper than trying to buy the real one.
I've talked about this guy before, and every time I show him, I didn't show him. He wasn't at this last Motor City, but the dude that does those 3D printed fucking Minecraft bootleg shits.
Oh, you're Minecraft guy.
He's probably fucking retired on his own fucking island at this point.
Probably by now, yeah.
That's probably why you didn't see him.
Huh?
That's probably why you didn't see him.
The last time I talked to him, I was like, my man. He goes, oh, I remembered you. I was like, dude, I told you you were going to kill the game. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, we got so busy, blah, 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 blah. He doesn't even, now he starts printing out. Now, he used to take orders and then send you the stuff. Now he doesn't even do that. Now he just has pre-printed stuff. If you don't like what he has pre-printed,
don't worry, he'll sell it to somebody else.
Yeah, yep, I'll sell it to somebody else. I don't give a shit. Wow. Yep, doesn't even care. I mean, he's not mean like that. He's like, oh, I'll give you a couple extra weapons and or this or that or the other bloody thing. Yeah.
Oh man.
I know. Swear to God.
Well, we got one more thing. You want to do our last segment?
Oh, ranking. We're gonna be ranking. So we went back to rank the. Well, I think we still have some Silver Age we can rank, but we went back to rank
the romance stuff.
We were gonna rank the romance stuff, but a lot of it had. This is that Overstreet crazy shit. So a lot I haven't sold. And to be honest with you, I'll be honest. Some of the titles we were not comfortable with doing.
No, I was not comfortable.
Just flat out not comfortable with doing it. I ain't trying to
say
the titles. I ain't trying to do it. You want to get an Overstreet guide? Feel free to read them. You can read those titles.
Yeah, check out their top. Check out the top 10 romance, and you'll see what I'm saying. Because 4 out of the 10, I'm like, nope.
Yeah, he's like, Margo, I don't feel comfortable. I was like, yeah, dude, I feel you, dude. We're not doing this shit. Plus, they hadn't sold like those books. You couldn't find listings.
Exactly.
You couldn't find anything of that shit selling. So.
We were trying to apples it to the horror stuff, and I was like, there's no way I can make these match.
So what do we end up doing, Pete?
So what we ended up doing, we took the weird 10 list that Overstreet had for horror, and decided, well, it wasn't all that great on its own, so I added 10 more.
Yeah. So we're not gonna tell you whose is whose.
Oh, it kind of does.
Okay, but we'll try it out. We won't. You might be able to figure out, but we're gonna do it. It's the usual stuff, and we'll see who gets more in there. So we got 20 books. We're gonna have 6 to 10. We're gonna have what do we get to save 10? So we'll do. Ooh.
Well, this is up to you. Yeah, how you want to do this.
Dub, do you have any opinion on how you want to do this?
We have 20 total.
20 total.
Yeah, 20 total.
So 10 are going in pass.
10 are going in pass.
Yeah, sure. We'll scrap 10.
All right. So that means we're keeping 10. So you can do 4, 3, and 3, or 5, 2, and 3.
3, 4, 3. Any variation of that?
Okay, 3, 4, 3.
What do you want to have the most of?
Horror. I think you want the most of 6 to 10. I would.
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know. It's a weird.
These are all expensive, by the way. We are playing off of a $5,000-ish.
Yeah, we're gonna go 6 to 10 on these because it's kind of.
It's a kind of high. This is a high game to play. Like this is not a cheap.
Right. So you got to hold it for a while to be able to get something back on it.
The cheap area to play in.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We're gonna do 5 in the 6 to 10 then.
Hopefully, I tried to rename the slides so you can figure out what they are just by looking at the titles.
All right.
I'd say how about 4, 3, and 3, Marco?
Yeah,
sure. 4, 3, and 3. That works.
Yeah, that'll balance it out.
4, 3, 3.
All right, we're gonna start off with Jim number 1, Journey into Mystery number 1.
It's loading ghost hands.
I mean, I know it's Journey into Mystery number 1, and I know it's got beamers on the front because the lady's got beamers working on for herself. But
it was only 7 months ago, but yeah, almost $6,000 on this. In a 5.0 is the best I could do. Like to get close to 5, it's not easy.
I just don't know how desired this is on the pre-code horror list.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this one.
I mean, to make the top 10, it's kind of weird. It just seems like it had one sale coming up, and of course, it was a heritage sale.
Based on cover alone, I'm passing on this one.
Well, and that's I think mostly what these pre-code the horror books sell for is cover. Like,
I mean, this one's got a little, or sometimes it's Saving the Children. You know what I mean? You get a little bit extra pump on those books too. But
the Sodi books, but again, that's all based off of the cover. They don't really care about what's on the inside.
Fair enough. What do we got here? Are we passing on this? It does look like a pass.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Except for if this probably could have fallen into romance with how the lady's blouse is holding onto them.
Well, you also got the floating Tune in Tokyo hands, like he's trying to grab them and honk them.
Yeah, honkers. Yeah.
And that guy's no.
So what do you guys think? Pass?
I'm
6 to 10?
Yeah.
3 to 5? 1 to 2?
Pass it.
I'm putting if I got to spend this kind of money, I'm putting it elsewhere. Personally.
Yeah, me too. I agree. Well, I think when they're saying that she's got nice beams, they're probably passing. We're passing on Jim.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying they're not good, headlights
passing.
There, but as far as the book goes, there's better options.
Way better options.
Like this.
I know people love this one.
Look at the grade too. This is a 0.5.
0.5.
This is the best I could get because this book is so expensive, and it's a CBCS 0.5.
Ugh.
Old label too.
And look how old it is. This is how far back I had to go for this one.
This book doesn't sell. That's why.
It doesn't sell, and the higher grades sell for a lot of money. This is just the best.
I have a poster of I have a print of this that I bought back in like I don't know what it was, a company the Comic Mint or something, but not the current Comic Mint, but a previous one that actually
there's
made
also
a high quality
print of this too.
Yeah, wow.
I don't know. I'm telling you though, this book is just one. It doesn't come up often, and when it sells for a lot. So,
wow. It's
again,
that grade
from 6 years ago, guys.
Yeah, I mean, if you get I guess in a 0.5, you have to.
In a 0.5, I bet you could probably get closer to
8,000. Yeah,
this
is a 1 to 2 year.
If we could do it, like, I don't want to. I don't want to be biased with this, but
it is a weird Nazi piss.
It is a weird like there's a lot going on here.
I mean, you got Klan, you got Nazi stuff, you got bondage, you got almost murder.
It does look like the guy's trying to piss on her head. Yeah, but he's actually trying to shoot the guy. I think this is a 1 to 2 year. I think this is probably one of the few 1 to 2 years we're gonna get.
Yeah, if you have it, you can sell it pretty quick.
So quick for
okay.
What?
Jesus, I don't know if I should tell you this.
What?
How much the last copy that sold?
Yeah.
Sold in January of this year.
Yeah.
So that's, again, still 5 months ago. It was a 1.0 green label.
Oof.
How much do you think that thing sold for?
7,000. 4,000?
A 1.0 green label.
That was green label.
So 6 years ago, we had $6,000 on a 0.5.
Yep.
So 6 years later, double the grade.
Not a blue label.
15K.
Here's why it was a green label. I'll tell you because I zoomed in on it.
That's why.
Cover and centerfold, married and detached.
Oh, yeah. Married and detached.
Yeah.
How the fuck does that work?
They just stuck it with the book.
They just put it in there. It's married because it's not the original centerfold.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So that, yeah.
$28,800.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I am.
That's a
1 to 2. Put it 1 to 2.
Yeah,
let's go. 1 2.
Yeah, this
married and detached. What the fuck?
Married and detached. They just stuck it in the bag and board.
Take this. They're like, let's find a cover for this someplace. Let's find it. Yeah.
Yep. Put it together.
All
We're
right.
not gonna pretend.
Chambers 1.0, 4.0.
Again, this is only a 1.0 because prices.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't love. I mean, I get this book.
I like it.
Iconic, but I don't love it as much as it's.
I would love to have it, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't. Would you like to pay?
That's the problem.
Would you like to pay 4,500? Really? Because if you're selling this book, you have to probably get about $5,000 out of it, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, this is still 2 years ago. It was $4,000.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but if you have this book, like, let's be realistic about this. If you sell this 1 to 2 years, And for the next 2 years, if you're selling this any years out of all 10 years, you're going to have to get at least one. This next year, you're going to have to get at least $5,000 out of it if you sell it in the next 2 years. You know, because you think about
for that grade.
Yeah, which is pretty tall. And then do you think in 3 to 5 years you're going to be able to get because you got to think of you're holding on to it. $1,000, you're not holding on to it for 5 years. You're talking about getting $6,500 out of it. And do you think this is going to hit $6,500 in 3 to 5 years?
I don't know. I don't think so.
For this book in this cover.
Because here's the rough part too. Because again, how I tried to pull this, I tried to pull CGC. Well, you did see I did have one CBCS.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this book right now at the most recent sales. There was a 1.0 CBCS that sold
34.
More recent.
34?
$2,000.
Oh.
$2,005 in August of last year.
Wow.
But not to say that the price is coming down, because I'm just looking at random grades. Like a 3.5 is the most recent sale in February.
It could have been too what the one looked like. It could have been
$9,000.
It could have been what the one looked like too.
Yeah, the one that actually sold.
Once you start getting this low grade, what's that?
It's water. The 1.0,
yeah.
the CBCS, it's water damage.
When you get this low, it depends on what your damage is.
Yeah, it's rough looking. It's a rough looking book.
3 to 5.
At this price, I don't think.
What happens if a better one comes up? Because then they can lower the price on this.
Yeah, because this one's.
They're saying 3 to 5, though. I mean, we'll put in 3 to 5 right now, but we might have to.
I mean, look how that's sitting in the well. Like it's all fanned out. Like
okay. Yeah, well, that's just because.
I'm just saying that copy. If this is the copy we're talking about.
Yeah, put in 3 to 5 for right now. We'll see what happens.
All right. Well, we got the space for now. Purple label, mind you.
Nope.
This is Marco's favorite book, I think.
I had to meet the price. The price we decided on. Best I could do was finding that purple label.
I don't fuck with purple labels.
I hate anything that's not blue.
I
don't like yellow.
What's the restoration on this?
Yeah, what makes it purple?
Here, let me see if I can find it. There it is. And it's not only is it restored, this is also a 0.5. Let's
yeah,
it's a restored 0.5. So what Pete means is like you can ask for a 0.5. Now, if you can ask for a non-restore, they'll give you a 0.5 and blue label it.
This is restoration includes glue on the cover and interior from a bound volume. All three edges, all 3 edges trimmed.
Oof.
Interior contains stories of blah 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 blah.
All 3 edges trimmed.
Pages.
Yeah, look at her arm. Her arm is cut off.
Oh no shit! Yeah.
Yeah, pass.
Holy shit! Is this page 1 to 27 are missing? This is incomplete. Also, this book.
Somebody fucking way overpaid for this.
Too many things. Yeah,
absolutely. No garbage.
Wrong.
Trash it.
Well,
the bound volume thing didn't bother me. Sorry, Pete. The bound volume thing didn't bother me because like the glue came from the bound.
Yeah.
So like it could be, which isn't bad. Like I would be okay with that, but the trimming and the pages missing.
Okay, well, also some of the trimming I wouldn't mind, but they fucking didn't trim it. They cut the fuck out of this book.
Yeah, they literally chopped off like a quarter inch off.
I was thinking the glue is not from the original.
That one dude's whole
they glued
part
this into like some volume of their own.
Oh, you think somebody did it?
I think they glued this into their own hardcover. Like, hey, we're gonna make our own book of books.
Yeah.
That's how I was taking the glue on the cover.
Yeah, and then they took it out. Yeah.
But the point being, a 1.8 of this book sold in December of last year for $16,500.
They call trimming used to be a restoration technique to restore it for a flat line. That's why you got it.
But still, I don't want that. But the price that you can get, this is all you can get.
Go ask Ponytail. Go ask Skullet Tail about trimming. He loves trimming. Where is he now? Is he at Heritage? No, he got fired he
Link
got a new job. Yeah, he's at Link now.
Mm-hmm. We're passing on that one, right? I can't.
Yeah, just like a pass on Skullet Tail. All right, next up. I know know somebody who owns this book. Loves this book.
This is one of the argued first horrors, right?
Yeah.
Nosferatu. We're getting another remake coming. That's gonna help. Red Dress Distress.
Red Dress Distress is stupid.
I like Red Dress Distress. Red
yeah,
Dress.
but I think that's a thing you CBSI guys say that nobody else says that.
Yeah,
shit.
well, when we did vintage, whatever, the one show where we were doing the Golden Age,
Yeah,
because there's so many covers where it's a girl in a red dress is the one that's being attacked.
it's because they only had certain colors they could use, and red was one of the more defining colors.
But look at how the price dipped. I kind of like this at this price, though. This is a.
But what I'm saying is, like, when I talk, like, we've got a couple of the biggest horror collectors out here. Like, there's guys that have collections before it became popular, and they have a bunch of stuff, and that's not a book that they're like. Even with them, they're like, "Yeah, we got it," but
I don't like that cover, and it's an Avon.
Yeah, and
Joe Kubert.
Yeah.
Fuck Joe Kubert.
1946.
Who gives a flying fuck?
I'm just telling you details, giving you deets.
You give me all the deets you want. I can give you the deets. It's going to be hard to move at that price. Look, it's already on the downtrend. Yeah,
it is. But I'm thinking longer term.
Book.
That's why I'm thinking.
I'm telling you, longer term. There's a 2K book, so you might be able to sell it.
Really?
Yeah, it's a 2K book. It's a 2K book. I mean, look, you've already lost $1,000.
You realize in that time frame. I mean, this is what I say. This was 1940. What? 46. So we get to 2026. That's 80 fucking years.
Dude, you realize in a year you already lost $1,000. It's going to settle around 2K in the next 2 years, and then you got to climb back up to 4. You realize that, right? I mean, that's how that works. It doesn't matter all these things.
We're talking about lost $1,000.
Well, it's $4,250, and now it's Well, okay, so lost
37. Whatever. And that's the estimate. That's just don't check their barcode. Their barcode is also based off of estimates. In realistic terms, December of 2022, this sold for $4,080, and then in March of 2023, it sold for $3,700.
So okay, we're looking at $300-$400.
There's $300. It went between 3 months. It sold for $300.
That's just 3 months. Yeah.
Well, I think you can also argue that's just timing too. Like $300 on a book like this. Does that really?
No, dude.
That's not fluctuate. I mean, that's not a dip.
That is a dip. It's 100% a dip.
It's fucking just timing, I think. Also, it's also the difference between Heritage and Comic Connect. You also have the seller too.
Maybe
you don't got the same level of buyer and all. I don't know. I'm just saying.
If you were to tell me that the other one, if you were to tell me that this one was CBCS and the other one was CGC, I'd buy that shit. I'm not buying that shit.
I hear you. I hear you. I'm just making my argument why I think there's still something behind this one.
Yeah, gouging 2001. Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying. I think it got some hype. That's what I'm saying, Joe.
All you need is one buyer. That's all we're talking about.
All right, but they say put it in 3 to 4. Joe, we're getting out. Me and Joe are on the same page, but we're getting out pressed here.
Yeah, no, it's not a fair comparison, but the price.
Terry, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it isn't. I'm just saying it hit what this. It's correcting. That book has to correct.
No, I get what you're saying.
And I would say the correction is in the 2,000 range, so 2,500 right now.
In this grade, the only sales we have were in the last 6 months.
Right, but I mean, I've seen this. What I'm saying is, I've seen this book sell other places.
Oh, I know.
And it doesn't sell for that right now. It just doesn't sell for that. So
I got you.
That's where I'm saying, like, I think when we get to the mid 2.5s, we're looking all right, but like that's a little high. And so, I mean, they put it 3 to 5 though. Put it there. Yeah, I'd like to see where it settles first too, Joe. I would probably pass on that book because I think it's too risky. I think there's better books. We got 20 of these books. All I'm saying, I mean, this isn't an easy game. Like, this is a really
not an
thought
easy game,
process.
But there's a couple of these, like you saw. I mean, a couple are easy passes for me.
But like, I mean, you got to play the game sometimes. You got $5,000? Are you really going to gamble on Eerie 1, which might be overpriced? And even if it is dropping $300 in 3 months, $100 a month, and I'm telling you that on the con floors, it's dropping more than that. Like, I don't know. That's the one I'm taking a gamble on, but we'll see. Love this one. Love this one. Love this one. You can put this in 10-year. You can put this in 5. I think a 3.
I like this one too. Grade. But I also hem and haw about the crime that's considered a horror. But I like this one.
But I think it hits well, that's why I think it hits up 2 different parts.
Mm-hmm. I like that. I like the crime.
I sold one of these and passed on another one that was in better condition in like a 6.0, and I should not have passed on it because it was pretty darn cheap. And I mean, I think if you wait on this one,
2021, that's the sale that I have for you.
Yeah,
in a 3.0. Because what is this? Fight Against Crime 20?
Fight Against Crime, yeah. I would say
more.
I mean, this is almost one where I'm keeping it 10 years.
I wouldn't argue with that. Like I said,
the grade's not too high for it. I don't think it'll be out of reach in 10 years.
All right. You want to know the most recent sale?
Go for it.
January of this year.
Yeah.
6.0. So I mean, it's twice the grade of this one. It's only 3.0. But a 6.0 sold for $14,400.
I'm fucking depressed. I'm so fucking depressed. I hate you.
Meanwhile, the book before that was a 1.8 in September.
Yeah.
Which sold for $2,600.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, put it in the 10. Let's go 5 to 10.
I agree. This one's for 10 years.
I actually did skip a purple label.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah, because there's a purple label that sold last March for like $5,000 in the same grade.
This is a no-brainer. 1 to 2. I don't know. We got to get 4 books in 5 to 10. I don't know if that ain't.
I like this one again. What I just told you. This one was 2021, was a little under 5. A purple label, same thing, sold last year for over 5. This price on this is a lot cheaper, but this is the closest I could get.
I wish I could push this book and pump it up, but I can't say that. I don't know. I think it's a tough book to move at this price.
That's $1,500 cheaper than our baseline.
I think it's a tough book to move at this price.
And it's also a couple grades higher than most of our other books. This is a 5.
I mean, it's never. I just like Tales has got a bunch of great stuff in it and a bunch of great covers. This one is not.
Herbie, Ditko.
I know, yeah.
I know. I'm just giving you some extra selling points.
I don't even think people realize when they look at it, this is like a giant turtle monster.
It's Gamera.
So what?
Gamera.
Okay.
Is that who that is?
No, not really, but like I would tell people that's what it was.
It's the 9th wonder of the world.
Yeah.
9th wonder. That's what that is. It's 9th wonder. I mean, it just.
Yeah, this is. I definitely don't want. I would not spend the money on this book.
This one's gonna sit around.
No one's gonna buy this book.
What did I say? This grade? This was a 5.
There are, but
here's why I'm passing on this book. Apart from the price, there, I'm looking at the other sales that were actually more recent than that one. Because again, I was shooting for 5. We had a 1.8 that sold this past April for $700. We also had this past April, just 2 weeks before that, 1.8, a 4.0 sold for the same price. 2 weeks before.
Sticks, I'll answer your question real quickly. I wasn't really paying attention to what you're saying, Pete. In 10 years, the main people, no, because if you look at the guys who are buying these books, the people who are the women and men that are buying these books, they're right now in their 30s and 40s. The guys who are in their 60s are not buying these books typically, which I found at cons. It's usually like a lot of the guys that I know who are buying these type of books are guys that are in their 40s. So in 10 years, they'll be in their 50s. So no, I don't see that happening at all. And some of the guys in their 30s, right, Dub? I mean, that's what
100% agree. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's when we see them on the floor. This is who buys them.
The guys that you think that will be dead that are not buying these books because they don't want to spend the money. Because I saw this book back to $120.
I'm just bottom feeding here. A wholesale is better than no sale.
Yeah, they're not buying.
I saw this book for $50, so I'll give you $55.
Exactly.
Like, no. Yeah, it's much of that.
But I still don't want this one personally.
No.
We passing?
I think it's Tarwin. Pass it.
Pass. Yes.
Okay. Where did we leave off?
I'm trying to find it.
Mask number 1.
Oh, I like this book.
I like this book too.
I like this book.
It's like all the colors.
I like the book.
You got that chart going for you too.
That 1/8. That's a slick ass 1/8.
It is.
That's a fucking buy. Buy hold for
4,800.
3 to 4. You might need to hold it to 10 to get your money out of it. Be honest with you.
Well, not a lot of these sell, so we can
Oh,
tell.
that's fucking beautiful.
I would think a lot of these don't sell because people that have it don't want to sell it.
Plus titties. I mean, titties sell. Did I freeze?
Oh, maybe I did.
I mean, it's got titties on the front of the book.
It does? Where?
Yeah, it's like
butterfly nymphs are all naked and shit. It's got
Oh,
Donkler on the
okay.
front of the book too. It's got penis and titties and whatever you want.
Whatever
That's a good
floats
book.
your boat, we got you covered.
it's all on there. Everything.
It's all on there. Moody, Majudy, it's everything.
Yeah. 3 to 5?
I know it's an easy sale, but I think it's 6 to 10, dude.
Think it's 6 to 10?
I do. I think it's 6 to 10.
Okay.
And Cole. Yeah. Put in the Sixers. Ooh. Wait, do we get 2 1-2s?
You got a couple 1 to 2s in there.
Because
No,
they think they can easy flip. But
They
I don't
wanna
know if you
flip
can
it
get the
easy,
money
yeah.
back.
I don't know if you can get the money
That
off of the 1
quickly.
to 2. Yeah. It's a weird book at 1.8.
I mean, because here, just to give you guys a taste test, this book in 1.8 in 2020 was 4,000. In 2022, it was 4,800. So yeah, you'll make a little bit, but
if you wait 6 to 10, I mean,
you wait
I think
6
it's
to
gonna
10,
be fucking...
you might be able to get an extra 1,500 to $2,000
No, it's gonna be more than that.
at least.
I was thinking more like 9 or 10.
Yeah,
at that
that thing's gonna sell. Yeah,
Well,
you're
I'm
gonna be
saying on
9,000.
top of your 5, so I was
Oh,
thinking
gotcha.
more
Yeah, yeah.
7.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
That could be
I
a
vote-
$10,000 book in 10 years.
Yeah, I vote 6
Yeah.
to 10 for that. Like, I would hold that for 10 years if I had that.
All right, good. We overruled them then. 6 to 10 in this.
Oh, the highest, yeah. And Joe, yes.
Yeah,
the
we
highest
just
grade is
outvoted.
$2,000.
That's all. I wouldn't
What?
overrule them. We outvoted.
Oh, we outvoted them. Yeah, we outvoted them. So, all right.
We're getting there. We're 2, 4, 6,
Where we
8.
at?
Well, we're almost halfway. Keep it rolling.
Did I miss it? Yeah, I missed a bunch.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
you
know.
missed. There you go. Tales of
Pass.
Terror Annual, number 1.
Pass.
Look at that price, too, because that's the closest I could get.
Why?
Yeah, pass.
This is an expensive book.
Especially on this one. This is that's a rough one. That was a gifted graded 1.5.
You think?
Yeah.
There's only a record of 11 sales. 30 graded in the census total.
Okay, so this is what I'd say. I would look at that spine real quickly, and if those, I don't even know if that book's attached. That sure does look like there's splitting going up the staple end of the spine.
Yeah, but if it's attached in one tiny spot, it's good enough to be attached.
Yeah, I mean, except for the minute you move it, and then it's
Yeah.
not attached because that
There
wall
is a good
moves.
bit of and you can also look. There's a good bit of the bottom of the
Tape.
cover missing.
Yeah.
And it looks like tape's. It looks like there was some tape on it. I think this is a gifter grade, man.
Maybe, but in a 1.5, again, this was a 1.5 for 7,800 in August of last year. In 2020, April 2020, 1.5 was 4,000.
It might have been the
book's
same
gone
book.
up.
There's only 115 on the census.
Yeah,
It may have been the same book.
And look at the picture. Yes, it is the same book.
it is. It's a quick proof.
Yeah.
It's the same book. Yeah, I see the same tear at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if it jumped that much again. I don't know.
Yeah, I would pass on this one.
Yeah, so's the chat. Let's pass on it.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Moving on.
everybody. Yeah, nice.
Nope. This is burning her face.
Oh yeah, this is stovetop.
I
I like stovetop though.
think we gotta pass on this.
Stovetop stuffing.
Mr. Crime. I mean, it's only $3,000. Granted, it was 3 years ago because again, I had to try to find something that fit.
Death works overtime in Philly. Where else? Meet Mr. Crime.
What's wrong with Philly?
We saw the videotape of what's wrong with Philly.
Well, now you see why my man's putting her face to the stovetop.
Yeah, he definitely is from Philly. He looks like he's from Philly. Well, I mean, even though it has a story of Legs Diamond in it.
What did I say this grade was? Oh yeah, the 1.8, $3,000,
like it.
2020.
Oh yeah, look at how bad that rip it. You can't see it because I blew it up. The rip by the from the staple all the way to the 10 cents.
Oh yeah, I mean that copy is not great, but to get closer, I had to go back to 2019 and it was a 4.0, but it was really 2019. Bad. Try not to go back that far. But a 9.4 of this sold for over 100.
I don't love these covers. They're like, I don't know if EC did this better with the faces on the side.
All right, let's pass on this, dude.
Red Dress Distress.
Nobody cares about that. See, the chat doesn't either. Passing.
Fine.
Yeah, all that trade dress exactly that way.
Yeah.
Strange Tales.
The Strange Man. A Call in the Night. The Beast. 45. What is this? A 5.0? 45?
A 5.0.
What was the last sale? 21.
There were 59 in the census.
Yep.
22 track sales that I could find here. What did I say this one was?
5.0.
Oh yeah, 5.0 all the way back in 2021. There have been some more recent sales, but they're lower grades and they're actually lower price too.
What is it?
Give me most recent was a restored purple label, 3.5.
Can't even compare for that.
Yeah, $1,500. A restored 5.5 got 2,600. So another purple label. A 2.5 got 3,500 in 2022. A 3.5 got.
I buy this. I'll buy this. 1 to 2 years. I'll buy it.
Why?
I'll buy it. You got me sold. The combination of the 5.5 and the purple label, that price, and compared to the 2.5 at 35.
Yeah.
2.5, 35 in 2022. So a year later.
Yeah, I'd buy it. I'll buy it, and I'll put it in any. Well, I don't know if I'll put it in 6. Well, I guess it's cheap enough you can put it in 6.
This is where the weird stories begin. So this is when this shifted.
You got a 3 to 5 and 2 6 to 10s in the chat.
I
don't know if I want to wait that long.
No.
What do we have?
I 1 to 2 it because you got a point there. If you're looking at the prices.
Yeah, I was gonna pass, but I would be convinced to buy it, but only if it was in a 1 to 2.
Yeah, 1 to 2. They have it in 6 to 10.
Yeah, you got a couple people. Maybe they like the book. I don't know.
To be fair, I'm also only seeing maybe 5, 10 grades higher.
Yeah, it's on. Well, put in 6 to 10. The boys want 6 to 10.
They want 6 to 10. Yeah,
that's all right. I'm not saying no to that.
I like it in 1 to 2 because we need more 1 to 2. I think that's a
brains. I think it was a 1 to 2 too.
I think we could have cashed in and gotten our 7 or something out of that. Weird Mysteries, number 5.
This book had a very interesting rise, and now it's been stagnation, negation.
Let's see, 74 in the census total across all grades.
So,
what do I got here? 2.5?
Yeah, what's a 3.5 go for?
3.5 sold for about $5,000, but it was back in 2021.
Yeah, it's not that long ago.
The only 3.5 that sold before that was in 2013. It was $500.
Yeah, but
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
What grade do you want after that?
I think I'm right here. I think I'm right here with these guys. It's too expensive for this book for a 2.5.
For a 2.5. Let's see. What do we have the most recent sales? Oh yeah, well that's the closest. There are only 4 sales since that sale. We had a 5.5 Norford. What is it called? Not Prestige. What's the one in somebody's collection?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
What's the word?
Just go and we'll figure it out.
It was $23,000 for
Premier,
5.5.
not Premier.
4.5 sold for $10,000. A 4.0 sold for $9,000, and then most recently a 4.5 sold for $9,500.
Pedigree, thank you. Not Premier.
Pedigree. That's the word I was looking for.
Yep. Passing. Pass it is. We got enough passing votes to pass that one.
Fair enough. I mean, not a lot of movement. Going to take some time. So if you're not going to wait it out.
Pete, you trying to tell us something, buddy?
Hey, what? This is Vault of Horror 15.
No, this isn't 12, which is technically number 1.
Yes.
They renumbered it.
I know. But I think this is the one that I didn't want to give away whose list this was from. But it's not my list.
I don't want this one.
What idiot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Remember, we're dealing with a list.
This is all
one of these are the lists.
Well, this is a terrible list. Pass on this book.
It's not my list.
Pass it.
The other version of it is
isn't that red one, right? Isn't that red shirt distress? Isn't that what you guys like to say? Red shirt distress?
It's red dress, not
red blouse distress, maybe red blouse distress. I don't know. Blue loincloth distress. Look, get rid of it. Pass it. This is all. That's interesting.
At the price?
Yeah, because damn, I really should have bought that book.
I
just saw one of these, and I saw one of these. It was raw. It was way better than a 2.5.
Just recently?
Yeah, it was one at Moore City.
Yeah, what they want. You don't want to tell
more
us?
Than this. Way more than this. Sold too.
Hey, that wasn't there.
What's that?
Or maybe it was. There was a CBCS sale in April of this year that's more recent. There was a CBCS 1.5 that sold in April for $5,500.
Yeah, this is.
I think I just didn't want to do the CBC. I was trying to avoid that, so
let's do this 6 to 10. Like this is the standard bear. This is what the standard bear. If this thing falls, if you can't sell this at 6 to 10 years, the whole market collapsed.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, this is a 2.5 from 3 years ago. There was a 3.0 that did sell in November of last year for $9,500.
Yeah.
So at this price, yes, I have to.
All right, put it in 6 to 10.
You're gonna make your money.
What the fucking? How old is that garbage label?
I had to double check and figure out that this was the book they wanted, and this again, not mine. I clearly said Chamber of Chills 20. This is the only one that matched. Why? I have no idea.
What is that sticker on there?
Magazine style? I don't know. Prestige? It could have been a Prestige. Old Prestige? I haven't seen this.
Pedigree one? No, I don't think it was
pedigree. Yeah, file copy. It is.
Oh, it was a file. This might have been a file copy sale.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I had to really. That was part of the problem.
That might be why this book sold for more too.
That's why I had to try to find a book that sold this high. I'm telling you, not my list.
But a file copy 9.
Got my can here, but let's see. What did they say about this book? 10 grand in near mint price. Up 67% from the year before.
But this is bullshit because it's a file. I call bullshit. I
couldn't find that price otherwise.
I call bullshit on this book. Get rid of it.
Well, I'm saying the whole book. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Here's the thing. A 4.0 sold March of this year. How much do you think it sold for?
1,400.
$2 grand.
$326.
Oh, jeez. Oh, 4.0. This is a 9.4.
Yeah, this is a 9.4. That's what I'm saying. Like,
this is 9.4 file copy.
But I'm asking you, the Overstreet guide is saying a near mint is 10 grand.
That's 9.4 the near mint.
Copy sold for only $3,600.
Yeah, they're full of shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and it's only 2022, which is when they're breaking this off of.
Yeah. Fucking pass is bullshit.
I feel like some shenanigans.
Some type of shenanigans is happening here. Pass.
That's why I had to figure that book out. I'm like, this don't make sense. But that's what it says.
I love those old labels, though.
Yeah.
I'm not on that book.
We still got 3 more we got to put down. We are full up on 6 to 10s.
Wow.
I kind of want to look at the list. How many more books do we have? 2, 3, 4. 5. We have 5 books. So, and we only. How many more slots do we need?
We can only pass 2 more.
We can only pass 2 more.
But these are going to be quicker. We also need like the 1 to 2 years is what we need to fill.
Well, this ain't the 1 to 2 years.
This is not.
Haunt of Fear.
What do we need? So we need 2 more 3 to 5s and 1 more.
No, 1 more 3 to 5, 2 1 to 2s.
Yep.
Oh, 2 1 to 2s.
2 1 to 2 because you guys didn't want.
Well, we're going backwards. We're going backwards. Oh shit! No, we're not. I'm just trying to find the 1 to 2.
Yeah, I don't think we have it. It was Strange Tales 1. That was our 1 to 2, but you guys. Where did you jump to? What are we doing? What happened?
Crime Patrol 2.0.
What are you trying to shoot? You're trying to find.
I'm trying to find a 1 to 2. Yeah.
Oh, look! You see what I had to do there? I couldn't even give you a graph. I just had to give you the actual sales.
Yeah. I might actually like this in the
because they were best offers. So since they were best offers, they didn't give a graph.
I might actually like the 1 to 2 in this spot for Crime Patrol. Guys, are we 1 to 2 in this one?
Because it was less than $4,500. To be clear, I just can't. It's too long ago to figure out what that price would have been.
Haunt of Fear.
What book is it, Pete? Crime Patrol what?
15.
15.
And 2.0?
Yeah, Crime Patrol 15. It was it's a book that doesn't sell all that often. There's about 79 in the census.
It sold for $4,050. 4050.
That's not terrible.
Yeah, it's not a 1 to 2 though either.
6.5 sold for almost 10 grand.
We might not have a 1 to 2 left, guys.
Strange Tales needs to be moved.
Might be
that's all right. Put this.
Where are we putting Haunt of Fear? I don't even know. We didn't even talk about Haunt of Fear.
No, we did. People said I put this up first. 1 to 2 and 3 to 5. We dare you to read this. Okay, if we can get a 1 to 2 just to scam the system here, we can put it in there.
You're trying to run a 1 to 2 to get this Haunt of Fear in there?
Yeah. We know we got one. So as long as we got another vote for 1 to 2, we can put it in.
And there are 2 different Haunt of Fears, but I figured to go with this one, which was the first of this series. This is technically a number 1.
It is an 8.0, so it's very high grade too, which you can live with. And it's a 15-1, first in the new series.
And it was 2 years ago.
I like this middle label that probably wasn't pressed or cleaned.
Give it to 1 to 2 then. Cut it, press it, clean it, flip it. There you go. 1 to 2. All right.
All right. We need one.
We still haven't figured out what we're doing with Crime Patrol. I actually like this better than the other book. So can we put this in? I don't know. It's pretty high at the price.
It's only
Again, this was accepted for $4,000, so it's actually
only a 2, right? How many more books do we need?
One more 1 to 2, and one more 3 to 5.
Okay, I'm just gonna click through and look at the books that we have and see.
First
I
Werewolf.
like that book. I like those too. All right, so this book is going someplace.
Yeah.
Where is this going? 3.0.
I would put this in 6 to 10. In all honesty.
Yeah, I would move Strange Tales down to 1 to 2, and I would put this 6 to 10 as well.
We're not doing that. So where do we do a 2 Terra 15? They already put it where they could put it.
So if I can't put it in 6 to 10, then I'm putting it in 3 to 5.
3 to 5, I think, is good. We okay with 3 to 5 on this one?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Again, I would be 6 to 10, but that's me.
I'm in chat. 3 to 5. 3 to 5 on Terra's.
I think Terry's passing on the something.
He was passing on the crime book. They're passing on that book.
Yeah, the Crime Patrol.
Put this in 3 to. We gotta find another 1 to 2 though.
We got a 1 to 2. That's what I'm saying. Strange Tales seems like the perfect 1 to 2, but you guys want to hold it forever.
All right, put this in 3 to 5.
So just on a side note, Crime Patrol 15 was the first appearance of the Crypt Keeper.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Hey, it says it. Well,
that's what I kept saying, but like
I don't like the 2.0 at that price.
Fair enough.
They just have 3 for 5 on it. All right, so now this is what we got. Let's get rid of one of these books.
Wait, 3 to 5 on what? Oh, the Tomb of Terror.
3 to 5 on Tomb Terror.
Okay, fine.
So one of these has to go to 1 to 2.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. Werewolf Strikes Again. I get it. It's a 6. I'm getting rid of this book. I'm getting rid of the Crypt of Terror. I think the books got to be between these two because this is first Crypt Keeper and this is very high grade. It's a 9.0.
Wow.
Can we do that? Guys, can we get rid of this one? Okay, so the Crypt of Terror number 17. Can we get rid of it? Chat, can we get rid of this?
What was the other
56, one? It's already fucking high. That's actually really high for this book.
Crypt of Terror?
Crypt of Terror. Yeah, we're ditching that one.
Maybe.
So we're keeping Tales.
We're gonna have a playoff between these two to see which one gets in the flip.
And 1 to 2. So do you want?
Can we pass? Can we pass on the Crypt of Terror 17, which is 6.5 at 5640? The only reason I'm saying to pass on this book is because the other two books have something outstanding for them. One's a 9.0. Huh?
What's the third book that you're factoring in?
The third book is the first Crypt Keeper.
Oh, going back to the crime. Okay, I thought we
yeah, which is a little high for that book, but I'd rather take a chance with that than this fucking book. Out of those 3 books, that's the worst chance.
Well, let's see. Tales from the Crypt 20 is first issue of that series.
Yeah, but who cares?
I know. I'm just saying that
Tales of the Crypt is first. Yeah, it's 21. It's the first one.
All right. So vote Tales or Crime. That's what we're going for. Not this one.
We're getting rid of this one. We're getting Crypt.
Yeah. Vote Tales or vote Crime. Which one goes to 1 to 2?
Yeah. Which one goes to 1 to 2? Tales of Crypt. So either Crypt or Crime.
Werewolf.
This is the beginning part of it, but it's also high grade.
Terror. So Tales or Crime. So you want first Tales from the Crypt title or the first Crypt Keeper?
Yeah. Well, it's also very high grade for.
Yeah, the 9.0 is what's attractive
it's
there.
Like 9.0 also too. That's really what you're going after. Because I mean, I check the census on this, but I doubt there's anything higher than this.
Tales from. Oh, there's a. What do you of this book?
Yeah.
Actually, there are 9/8.
Whoa. Wow. Okay. Well, then we're going with the other one. Crime. Why do you hate the Crypt Keeper? Terry Floyd, why do you hate the Crypt Keeper?
Crypt Keeper's kind of dumb.
He's kind of funny. I used to love watching Tales from the Crypt.
He's the whole reason for horror comics.
Most of the horror comics I like don't have the Crypt Keeper in them.
A raw yeah, well, Sticks. How much
was fair
that raw
enough,
looking
Joe.
like, though? This is a 2.0.
It is high.
Hasn't been pressed and cleaned.
And it was actually again, it's 4,000.
It actually has been because the ink, you can see where there used to be ink pen on it, and there isn't. Somebody tried to take the ink pen off of it.
Well, yeah, they might have tried to clean it, but
not by a professional.
That could have been somebody in 19.
You better watch what you're doing nowadays because they're taking more.
But that could have been somebody in 1965. We decided.
All right, well, since Terry's the only one that voted on it, we got to put this in trash. We keep Tales from the Crypt up. Oh wait, where does it say? Yeah, they do, dude. He's on every Tales from the Crypt fucking book. Like half the horror books have him on the fucking cover.
He's right there,
but it's not on that book.
Yeah, he's right here on this fucking.
No,
book.
he's not. No. He's talking about the other one.
Oh, the crime book. Yeah, he's
not on this one. On this fucking book you want to put in.
Yeah, so I would take that one, the one that he's on.
We did a whole show on first appearances where they're not on the cover.
All right, go ahead. Do the damage. Do what he says.
Wait, which one are we put? Where are we putting it? I don't remember.
We're getting rid of crime. We're getting rid of Crime Patrol, ditching it, and putting Tales.
We're keeping the 9.0 then for 1 to 2.
Yeah, yes. 9.0 1 to 2.
It's a higher grade.
It's that high grade, yeah.
But again,
all right,
7.98s. 7.98s, 3.96s, a 9.4, a 9.2, and 3.90s.
All right, no, it wasn't up to us.
There is the list. That's what we're collecting, apparently.
Okay, well, this is cool because
I would have shifted it around, but
me too. All right, so wait a minute. Which ones were our books and which ones were their books? Who won?
It's kind of hard to tell.
We're blue. Are we blue?
We're blue. Yes, we were blue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of our books made it out of 10 books. We'll take that Overstreet guide, old school fucking idiots.
Yeah, Overstreet was like I said, like the Chamber of Chills 20. I'm like, why why did they say 20? Like, not 23 would have made sense. Like, that's another classic cover with the the zombie head, the zombie dude going after the girl. But no, it said 20. I'm like, what do you mean $10,000? I was like,
that's what I'm saying. Like when Six was like, oh, the old timers. Like, no, the old timers put this shit in Overstreet, and look, their shit's garbage.
Yeah. I mean, the only ones that I had put in that didn't make the cut were the Punch 12, which I think is purple label and it's pretty darn expensive.
Purple label wouldn't have made it.
The Weird Mysteries 5, I put that one in there. And what else did I put in there that didn't make it?
Crime Doesn't Pay.
And
yeah, the Crime Doesn't Pay. Yeah, the Stove. And to be fair, I also did grab them off another list that I found outside to kind of like guide. So otherwise, I would have picked other stuff. There's stuff that I personally like that I didn't want to influence it that way.
All right, well, that gets us through PhillyCon. That gets us through a lot. It also gets us through today because shit, dude.
Well, yeah, midnight. We did all right. 2.5 hours.
Horrible. Yeah. We're going to cut a little bit early. I know sometimes we've been going for a while, but all the roads in Michigan are closed right now, and we're under breathing. We can't have our windows open at all because fucking Canada.
Yeah, well, again, kids couldn't play outside today down my way.
Well, that's just because New Jersey smells like a dumpster.
No. It was because of the smoke.
Sure.
Again, everything's hazy. It was weird as shit.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, last night, it was fucking...
Because I went out in it. I had to go to Best Buy to pick up my Diablo so I could start playing it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I fished, like, for about an hour and a half at dusk every day. I didn't today, but like
no, you couldn't today. Sure. I wouldn't want to be out there in that.
Super hazy. My eyes have been hurting. It's been crazy.
I'm all coughing and all snuffed up.
Yeah, so that's why I said I think skipping flag football tomorrow. I think my son's playing outside because I'm sure it's probably gonna be shitty tomorrow too.
Dude, okay. Hey, how about this? So I got. Hey, Dub, do you want to have some fun?
I like fun.
Want to help me out? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got like 9 tubs of Legos. There is at least 10 of the prequel Lego Star Wars, like the first gen Star Wars Legos sets in there. Wow. I have the books and partial builds.
You want to separate all the
I have to separate. Well, so this is the weird shit about loose Legos, right? And I know people think I'm fucking crazy, but this is the thing about loose Legos. If I just sell the loose Legos as is, it's maybe there's $600 there.
Yeah, you sell it by weight at that point.
Yeah, but they have the Republic Cruiser in there.
Oh wow.
Grievous is.
But you gotta find like 3,000 individual.
Dude. Hey, hold on. Well, here's some of it though. Like they got like the Naboo like underwater thing, but that's all blue pieces. The other one that's in there is Grievous's like shuttle, not the shuttle.
Wheel?
No, but that's like 75% to 80% complete. There's actually only like 7 pieces missing from that. So I figure if I can get the blue one out, that one, if I could just do, well, because the Republic Cruiser sells for like, if you can get all the pieces for it and I have the book, I mean, that you're looking like,
what about the minifigs?
Huh? And the minifigs. Yeah,
that's the big selling point too, the minifigs.
Yeah, that's like $300. If not, I'm thinking about trying to put like, I don't know. Yeah, nobody's trying to breathe in that fucking air. You sound like Grievous, right?
It's rough out there. I'm not kidding. It was weird. And I came inside from outside, and I was like smelling my shirt. I felt like I was sitting outside by the fire. You know what I mean? Like,
as my wife she just went out and grabbed the mail when our show started. She's like, "Dude, it's fucking. You can't go out there tonight. It's horrible." So.
It's crazy.
Yeah, a little while ago, I thought something was going on here because I thought I smelled something smoky.
Yeah.
And then I actually went. That's why I took off for a minute. Ran upstairs. My wife was actually making marshmallows in the house. One of them caught on fire. So we have a gas stove.
I actually eat all. That's the only way I'll eat toasted.
Yeah, no, she likes it burnt. And
I'll hit that shit. Make sure it catches on fire.
Yeah. I'd rather not.
I like on the stovetop or like in the toaster oven or something.
No, on the gas stove, like she.
Yeah, so I mean.
Yeah, so this is what you got to tell her to do. If you do to get it, because what you need is the caramelization of the sugars.
Yeah, you do.
So what you do in the microwave is, and this is the only purpose for microwaves, 2 things. 1, dry your socks. Number 2, cook marshmallows. So here's how you cook marshmallows. You put it in there and you put it on for 30 seconds, but you got to watch it, and you got to get them so they blow up to about this size right here. Then you open the door and you let them. You got to wait. It's patience. And then as soon as they shrink down to like smaller than you were when you put them on the plate, then you put it back in and you press it again. It's usually like 8 seconds, and they get really. So you got to make sure they don't blow up, but you got to get them to their full extent. And after doing that for like 3 times, the outside is still whatever, but it's the inside becomes this great caramel like crustation, right? It's like the sugar.
That is not the best use of a microwave.
It absolutely fucking is. Yes.
Microwave popcorn is number 1. If you don't have the patience or you forgot to take your fucking butter out and you need to soften the butter to make it room temperature, that's the other purpose. You just do it for like 10 seconds and then do it for like another 8 seconds and then boom, you're good to go.
Fuck your butter.
I'm just saying, because you need
the thing that comes out of Pete. The
other thing is if you want tea, just microwave the fucking water. It'll get to boiling faster.
Boil fucking water, dude.
I'm not gonna sit with a goddamn teapot sitting there waiting.
You don't need a teapot. You're not fucking giving tea to all of fucking bullshit ass England. You're making 1 cup. One cup. Why you just fucking like 6 ounces of water. 6 ounces of water boils on a flat surface in less than 2 fucking minutes, dude. You turn the shit on high. Pete, yes, it's 6 ounces. You're thinking about you got 5 cups. It only takes 4 minutes for 1 cup of water to fucking boil, bro. 6 ounces. The fuck? It's like literally 2 minutes.
6 ounces ain't a cup.
How much is a cup? Is your fucking little
8.
cup?
I'm saying 8 ounces is a cup. I'm just going off
8 fucking ounces.
Yeah, well, you need to have it right.
A whopping 3 minutes. Right. How long are you warming up your fucking tea in the microwave?
I don't know.
A minute 30 seconds. So for another extra minute 30 seconds plus another minute,
I'm just saying you just did fucking heat up the water in there because then I can put it in my mug, steep the shit, and then I have my tea in a little bit.
I thought you were talking about using the water to soften your butter, because the way you soften butter is you put hot water in a glass or a glass bowl.
Yeah, and then you do the
over on top of the butter, and it will soften your butter just fine.
No, I've done
microwave butter.
You just put the
microwave. When I was younger, I had bought a car that had a alarm system in it. and it was a Viper alarm system that was already in the car. So when
Viper,
you would go close to it, it would be like protected by Viper, stand back. Like it was, yeah, right. It would say that the car already had it in there. When I lived at my mom's house, we would turn the microwave on in her house. The car wouldn't shut up. It would kept saying that same thing over and over again until the microwave stopped. Since then, I don't use microwaves for any reason.
Really?
Absolutely. That whatever's the microwave was making my car talk. I don't know what kind of lasers are coming out or microwaves are coming out of it. Obviously, that's creepy, and it would make my car talk.
Nope. Use my microwave every day.
I was done. No more microwave for me.
Fanatic.
Yeah, I mean, I very rarely use the microwave, but except for that
microwave and I walk.
Because that marshmallow thing, like you're either eating carcinogens for setting the bitch on fire, or you're eating whatever the fuck a microwave is. Which actually, if you listen to Neil deGrasse Tyson, he explains how microwaves aren't really bad for you.
Just to really mess you guys up today, I'm going to use my microwave tonight and microwave some goddamn White Castle. Frozen White Castles in the back freezer.
What the fuck? Who eats frozen? What? Wait, none of
they're actually good.
The
frozen White Castles are good.
Marco is just wow.
First off, White Castles are never fucking good.
Yeah,
they're disgusting. But every once in a while, you get drunk enough that you think eating a White Castle is a fucking good idea, or a whole case of White Castles. Either way, never a good fucking idea. Number two, I couldn't. That's such a bad idea eating that shit that I would never be in such a low place that I would think microwaving some frozen ass versions of that is a good idea.
It is.
I can't think about that.
It's a good snack. It's not a meal. There's two. They come in a 2-pack. You have to wrap them in paper towels. And you got to flip them. You do 40 seconds, and you got to flip them and do another 40 seconds.
This is just
good to go.
Yeah. All right. We're spoiled here, Pete, because we've got a whole bunch of these slider places here that blow White Castle out of the water. And there's no reason to ever eat White Castle, even though
Greens
so many
is pretty solid.
Greens, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I got no greens.
So many greens, Braised, Bates. Bates is my. I like Bates a whole bunch. That's probably my favorite.
Bates is really nice.
Yeah.
I knew I liked AOA for a reason.
Yeah, Bates is really good. Bates. You won't get the runs from Bates.
There's a place in Jersey that does that, Pete. I can't think of the name of it right now. That got the little slider burgers. It's been around there forever. Oh man, I gotta find that what it's called, but it's a small place, been there for since the 40s or something. I'm gonna find it and send it to you. Yeah, it's those burgers onion. They're all based on the Oklahoma onion burger.
Harold and Kumar going to White Castle.
Well, there's that. You know what? I know that you're probably gonna make fun of this, but what we have been doing as a family on the weekends, we've been
going to the strip club and then going to White Castles right after.
No, we've been hitting up diners. We've been going to diners every weekend. Like one meal is a diner meal on the weekend to get breakfast.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh well, I mean, it's like Coney Islands for us. Yeah.
Trying to bounce around.
So they have Coney Islands and then diners here. Like diners are different than Coney. Like I think what you guys call a diner is more like a Coney Island. They have old school There's this one downriver.
No, most of them are like Greek. It's like Greek run restaurants.
That's a Coney Island, right?
That's Coney Island, yeah.
Yeah. Is that what you're calling diners?
I guess, yeah.
Okay. So
anything,
anytime. Yeah. So here, Coney Islands are like the Greek style, like what you guys on the East Coast call diners, but they actually have something called a diner. Like they have diners here. There's one in every county at least, and they are what you'd imagine for roadside fucking they serve piece of fucking cake, whatever bland ass American food you can have. So not Greeks cooking food grandma coming, cooking horse shit.
Going in there getting
chicken fried steak, that type of bullshit.
Yeah, well, I don't eat any of that bullshit. I just go there for breakfast.
They'll give you pasta, they call it, but it's literally just wet noodles with what's the butter that comes in it's like a butter, it comes in a jug, butter oil or some shit like that. You've ever seen this before?
Clarified butter?
It's like liquid shortening. It's like
but they call it butter. It's not. It's liquid shortening. They put that in there.
Cisco, you can get it from Cisco. No, it's like butter flavored butter flavored oil that you can buy from like any food
like
distributor.
movie theater butter.
Kinda, but it comes in a big jug, and it's supposed to be for cooking, not for.
It's supposed to be for cooking, but they put it.
Yeah,
they put it in the fucking noodles and shit. Yeah. But either way, so that. I mean, you find it downriver on the east side. You don't find too many of them out here, but.
I go for breakfast. I can go for breakfast right
side.
now.
I'm a breakfast. I'm a huge breakfast fan. Like literally breakfast. I love cooking breakfast.
I go for whatever they'll have like a meal kind of thing where it's like you get 2 eggs, you get 2 pieces of bacon, you get 2 pieces of sausage, you get home fries, and a couple of pancakes. Like whatever it is.
Where the fuck
that's what I go for.
I was in Needles.
My son always gets the eggs Benedict, which is why when you brought up Canadian bacon earlier, I was like, that shit.
I was in Needles, California. Famous for that was supposed to be where the one of the fucking Peanuts characters was from.
Crisco.
And they had a greasy spoon there. It was probably one of the best greasy spoons, but their menu was like everything. Like they would have razor clam, Parmesan chicken. They would have kung pao chicken. They would then have like their chicken was like every type of chicken you could think. So name a chicken fried steak. They had that, but that's not even. They'd have then after that, and I don't know why they had chicken fried steak in the chicken area because it's not chicken. Then they would have chicken parmesan underneath that, and they have kung pao chicken after that. They'd have chicken stir fry after that, which is just chicken and some vegetables. Then they'd have a grilled chicken breast, chicken tenders, and so that'd be like they'd have one whole page of chicken things, right? Like that club chicken sandwich, whatever. No, that was in their sandwich section. Then the next page would be beef, and they'd have steak tips, hamburgers, whatever the fuck going down that list. You know what I mean? It'd be weird shit on that list too, like oxbow tail, oxbow like like oxbow like what's it called?
Oxtail.
Oxtail, where they put in a fucking like sauce like asabuco. And they'd have that shit and so a whole nother page of that shit, and then they'd have seafood, and their seafood would be a combination of like razor clams and then cod and then beer battered fish, tilapia, grilled tilapia. Weirdest fucking place in the world. Gotta tell you this, fucking tried like 7 different things. Now I didn't eat it all because whatever, but when me and the wife were there, we're like, the fuck is this place? And they said everything was good on the menu, so we're like, fuck it, like smorgasbord, right? We do smorgasbord. We must have ordered 12 different things between.
Did you do like the movie diner? Did you get the whole left side of the menu?
Dude, there was like 20 pages to the fucking menu. I have to say this. Everything was reasonable. Nothing was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever had. And nothing was like, I can't fucking eat this. Every single fucking thing. And we went I think we were like razor clams, beef tips, some type chopped salad, some type of soup, maybe 2 different types of soup.
You're making me hungry now. I got to get a snack, and maybe.
We ordered some type of sandwich too. We ordered patty melt, then a sandwich, like a club sandwich or some shit, or maybe it was a chopped sandwich. I don't fucking know. We ordered a little bit of everything. We had a little bit of everything. And then we took it to our hotel, and then the fucking hotel had no power the next day, and the toilets didn't flush. But so then we got a free room. But yeah, so then, but we had a little bit of everything.
Shitty situations happen at the same time.
No, we actually, you know what we were on? We were doing, so we did a road trip all the way from Chicago to Santa Monica on Route 66. I took the whole thing. And we took it. So it took us like a bunch of days to do it, but we'd stop and like, we just happened to stop in Needles. We didn't know shit, but there was like in Needles, it's like there's a truck stop, gas station, this fucking place, and a hotel. That's all that's fucking there. And that day, the hotel didn't decide to have any fucking power. So, yeah, dude, it was crazy. I'm telling you, this fucking place was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah.
It was called the Wagon Wheel, Marco?
Maybe. Why? Because it's the only restaurant in Needles, California? Probably, yeah.
Jedray's Wagon Wheel Restaurant, Needles, California.
It was like
the Wagon Wheel's an underrated pasta shape. My grandma.
It was like 10 years ago, so I don't know if it's changed since then. But they used to have the Snoopy character painted on the front of it, and the fucking menu was very intense how much shit was on there. It looked like an old Denny's almost.
This
Like
menu
that's
looks
what the type of
pretty big.
layout was. I mean, look, it had like a half open kitchen, so I looked at the people that were cooking it, and they looked clean, which is not what I could say for most of the travelers to Nito's fucking. Because I mean, that's a place that like when you're on the road like that, dude, you see some weird shit and like hard times, bro. Like, I don't know how. I'll be honest with you, mad respect to truckers, I can see why they do hookers in the fucking parking lot, because some of the other disgusting stuff they have to do to keep hygiene there, like taking showers in like open stalls and shit.
All right, and on that note,
yeah, that ain't no life for me, bro.
Friday night will be Get Off My Lawn show with Dom and Jedi.
I can see Dom liking that lifestyle, to be honest with you. But
don't forget Sticks.
And Sticks. I was gonna say if one of them is suspended or one or more of them are suspended from Star Wars, at least they will be on the show on Friday night. And then Sunday night there's a live show. It's the Tales from the Dark Side, which will be covering all kinds of Star Wars. Definitely the Yoda book that came out this week with the awesome cover. I think that was today, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I think they did have Shroom Cocktail at that fucking place too.
They just gotta deturred these things.
Yeah. And then I skipped over the Thursday show, which is Hidden Gems. The Monday show, Dollar Bin.
Hopefully I will have it for you guys tomorrow. If not, you'll get it Friday. But my buddy lives in California. He's in town, so he's going to stop by tomorrow. So hopefully I get my things done. But otherwise, I might have to skip it.
Did he bring you an In-N-Out burger?
No. Oh, but I got In-N-Out when I was out there last time to visit him.
Nice.
You know what? Missouri might be a good place to hunt for some comic books too, because they don't have the internet in a lot of places there. At least when I went through it, that place is fucking horrible.
And Saturday, I don't know if they're going to be on yet or not.
There may or may not be in this.
I was actually going to show you guys how to buy marking guns to mark your own comics. If they don't, I mean, it's just as exciting as watching that show sometimes. So
how to mark your own comics?
Yeah, no, like the Go Pack, like I bought 3 more labelers for work. Marking guns. The Monarch 1101.
Oh, the 1101
style 1.
That's a 2-line labeler.
No, single line.
Single line.
I don't like a double line labeler. I don't like a single line labeler. Do they know what we're talking? They probably know what we're talking. Do you have a double line labeler?
No, I have used a double line labeler, but I
fucking hate double line labelers.
Me too.
I use like the most generic labeler ever. Avery created a Monarch 1110. Was it a 1110? It's a 110.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
1110-01.
We're not going here.
It's the best quality labeler you can have. It's the easiest way to label your books too. The 1101 single line is by far a superior product to anything else. I think it only costs like $60 per thing. The problem now is to get the actual labels for it, which is, I mean, those are $18 a piece. But if you buy a case, you can get a free labeler every once in a while. But that's
you keep this up. I'm gonna fucking Lopez you and start making bags.
These are great tips for these people. These are great tips for people that want to actually start to sell books at shows and toys at shows and stuff like that too. You need a good labeler. You do. You know what a labeler is, right, Pete?
Yeah.
Marking it, yes.
Yeah.
All you need.
You were in My Blue Heaven when he went in there and he was putting on all the steaks. It was like 89 cents.
Yeah. But you don't need to. So that one, if that's a single line, that's grocery label, single line grocery label for those, and that's 05, I think, -05 for what you need for that. Well, then you gotta buy grocery labels instead of single line labels.
I'm gonna try not to encourage him because.
Yeah, go ahead, Doug. Go ahead, say it.
All I was gonna say was because it only prints on the bottom and not the top, but that's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, we were wrapping up at 2.5 hours, an hour ago.
Well,
it's true.
All I'm saying is, like, sometimes
I know you were.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Now we're talking about labelers.
Then you started lifting off all the goddamn things you got at that diner. And now we're talking like swing line and labelers.
Not swing line. No. No.
Single line or whatever.
Single line.
It doesn't matter.
Single line, Avery.
So always get a single line. You don't need a fucking double line. Double lines are stupid.
Point being, thanks for hanging out. It was fun.
AOA, thank you. Congratulations for digging up
AOA,
that.
I'm gonna hit you up to get you the book.
Yeah, do that.
I'm gonna have an actual couple stories leading up, well, at least one story leading up to. We're gonna be talking about Astronomicon in a couple weeks or soon. I'm not sure when that show is.
I actually got an invitation to go.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm going on Sunday. I can't go on Saturday because the wife has it on the show.
I got an invitation to go whenever I want.
That's awesome.
For the 20 of you still hanging out here, I got one more thing to tease for you. Next week, we're going to do another giveaway.
Oh, nice.
You know why? Because I decided to buy one for me and one for all of you guys. One of these Astro Wizard little skull covers he did.
Oh, wow.
Remarked, he drew the skull on the faces. So one's for me, I'm keeping because I liked him. The other one's going to be for one of you guys. You've seen his Instagram. He's been doing these headshots and making them more interesting because those headshot covers suck.
Is that Todd Nauk?
I think him making the skulls on there make them interesting.
Enjoy your microwave snack in the runs.
Yeah, I can't. That's not gonna be enough now. You made me hungry going off of all the food, so I got to find something more substantial.
And the runs you're gonna get from it. You forgot to add that on.
But anyway, leading up to Astronomicon, I'm gonna have a couple good stories to share with you. Something that I've been thinking about for a while. About one of the guests at Astronomicon. It's going to be a great story all about that. I have a few of his stories, but one, it's the first time. The first time I smoked weed with RVD. And that's where we'll leave you.
Damn. All right. Good show, Rennavision. Good show. Cameraman, let's go.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
Have a